and the ones trying to stay sober. Welcome to the stream, this the layover. For one's gone, rest in peace. Stay sober, journalist Jackson. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
This the layover.
Mic check, mic check. What's up, everybody? I'm working. Trying to get this set up. Sorry about that. But that was on.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. First name James. Welcome to the layover. We don't play no games.
Yes.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight. Corruption. Come on. Come on. We working too Luna by my side. For the ones that are gone, and the ones trying to stay sober. Welcome to the stream, this the layover. For one's gone, rest in peace. Stay sober, journalist Jackson. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
This the layover. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. First name James. Welcome to the layover. We don't play no games.
Yes. Yeah. We working too.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight. Corruption. Come on. Come on. We working too Luna by my side. For the ones that are gone, and the ones trying to stay sober. Welcome to the stream, this the layover. For one's
Everybody
gone,
right here,
one's
you
gone. Rest
see.
in peace. Stay
Oh,
sober, journalist Jackson. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes. This the layover.
Go subscribe, man. That's the Muppet guy. What's it? Who's the guy that created the Muppets? Tim Burton. Without googling it. Anyway, we got a new Tim Burton. Go subscribe. Put your
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. First name James.
I'll put that up.
Welcome to the layover. We don't play no games.
Yes.
Don't play no game. You know.
Yeah. We working too.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight. Corruption. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, man. Scotty's got that, he found his lane. I mean, let me just shut this down real quick. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's been a it's been a shitty day, man. I tried to get up, get going, catch up on some lives, catch up on some things that were going on. in the community. And I just don't want to overlook the good stuff that's happening. I seen that MazzaMedia. Shout out to Mazza. Mazza. I call him Mazza. Shout out to MazzaMedia. He had a fundraiser yesterday. I don't know if anybody's seen it because they might have been caught up with other stuff going on in their lives and other content creators. But that man, he raised some money for Kelsey, and that's what it's all about, is standing up against these corrupt pieces of shit. They wanted Kelsey locked up. They wanted to cancel her Christmas. How about that? They tried to cancel Kelsey's Christmas. I mean, they did in a way, but at least she was home with her family, and that's a beautiful thing. So, you know, it's come to my attention that last night Ray from Dallas tried to, and Ray, I know you're watching, man. I know you're taking your notes, whatever you do, man. This is not going to be a petty stream where I go in on you and you go in on me. I'm not doing that shit. But I seen how it started, and I'm like, you know, I was getting ready to send a message back from the messages in the thread where you asked me to come on and, you know, let's get to the root of this fruit, however you said it. And I see, like, you're doing all this good talking, and I'm like, damn, he's really trying to get to the root of the fruit. He wants to squash it. But then I see Will Henry come in the chat, and I seen you change just like that. I'm not going to put her out there. She was on your show. And I'll just leave it at that. And she told me some shit about you. I don't know if it's true. You know, I don't listen to pillow talk, you know, gossip. But it kind of made sense because as soon as he came in, and by the way, when JFK said, you got dropped $100 super chat, that was just all, that's that WWE shit, man. We don't know if you did. We don't care if you did. The point is, we seen you change like that. And then it's like, it dawned on me. Maybe that wasn't gossip with that lady, with that female that was on your show. Said to me, maybe that wasn't gossip. Maybe that's the truth. Or what you say, the truth? Maybe that's the truth. So, one can only tell. But then it took a change, and I seen you say, F Lauren Barry, we're just looking for justice. Man, we're going to continue to do this. What are you looking for justice for? Women out there that, die from alcoholism, that have an alcohol addiction problems in their life. Are you a counselor now? Are you diagnosing people? Is that what you're trying to do? Because, my man, I tried, and she loved me. She would look at all these people talking about her and not. Let me see if I got a picture of her. Let me show you how beautiful my girl is. Actually, you know what? You guys don't even deserve that. You don't even deserve that much. It's crazy. And then, he comes in, and now it's fuck them. You were calling us by our names, JFK, James, Kev. You were laughing at jokes. I don't know if you smoke cigarettes, my man, weed, whatever. I smoke weed, and your laugh sounds like I would just get it checked out. Like I said, I'm not diagnosing anybody. But you were laughing at jokes, and then it took a turn. Took a turn for the worse. It's like you're talking with both sides of your mouth, and now you want us to come see you. We're busy. We're tied up. We can't make 2 trips in 1 trip. I mean, we'll try. But to go see you? For what? What am I going to go see you for? You said you were coming out here. Right? You said you were coming to TB's next court date. Could see you there. I don't have to go to Dallas, waste my money to go interview you for what? So I can see your face. And the other thing behind showing your face, it's not so much what you look like. I don't care what you look like. It's what do you do, man? Like, I heard you say, because I said I had my headphones in and I have my jacket on too, because I just came in and I did a live. It's funny. There was that talking with both sides of his mouth again, because you was talking about JFK, clowning on him for saying this dude's wearing a Superman shirt, but you're saying, why am I wearing a jacket? I mean, it's just petty, man. Even hearing myself say it, I don't even want to talk about it no more. So let's get to this real quick. So, Kev pointed this out a few times, and a lot of people have pointed this out, and you can see this for yourself and take it for what it is. When you see Will Henry do his YouTube presentations, and shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to all 144 people right now in the chat. Without you guys, this is not possible. The title of this live, Josie Lou, what's up, Josie? Is you can't overlook the good. And what I mean by that is, before I get to this little clip, actually, let me get to this because I don't want to mix the two. But so Kevy pointed it out. A few people have pointed this out, that he's reading, that someone's feeding him something. So last night, as I was live, I was getting messages, and whoever was sending me those messages, can you send me a text and tell me how the hell you got my phone number? I appreciate that. And people wonder why we get so upset. It's like things like that. I don't know who it was. I thought it was somebody that I knew. They were sending me a whole lot of shit on this guy, man. So I put together I took what they gave me and, put the pieces of the puzzle together, if you will. Yeah, I see that. I see that. That's his mod. She's standing 10 toes on for her boy or whatever, And what I don't like about that is she praises there's an account in there, Justice for Lauren Barry. Like, that shit's getting real petty, man. You're talking with both sides of your mouth. You already know. But so back to Will Henry. We know he's reading. He's always looking down. And he's like, and yeah, man, and that's what I was gonna say next. No, the fuck you weren't. That's what you were gonna read next. So when we say show your face, Ray, I'm gonna call you Ray. I'm not gonna call you Ralphie or whatever. I don't even know if your name's Ray. I'm gonna call you Ray. When we say show your face, we're saying that because the glare, you can it's a giveaway. It's like when you're playing baseball and you're on third base and you're looking at the coach to get a signal if you're going to steal base and run home. You can tell with this dude. He's sitting there. He's looking down. Oh, I was going to say, this is what I was going to say. No, it was what you were going to read, rot mouth. It was what you were going to read. Because this was about a year, 2 years ago. Check this out.
Just curious, Trip, right? Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flarer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script. Clicks whatever they tell him to click. Gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God, and then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that too as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink. And accuse people of being racist. And yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me.
He go back and forth,
be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I?
Oh, now this guy.
And what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
I agree.
He's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion, and be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Amy from Tender Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations. And then I called him and said, hey, if you really...
Yo, so this guy's very careful with his words. He says self-delete, like a video game. He's very careful.
If you think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said. I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
He said, what?
So what are you true criming? I'm just curious, true crime.
Right. I said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said. I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Oh, man. I'm going to play this back one more time.
So what are you true criming? I'm just curious, true crime.
Right.
Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script. Clicks whatever they tell him to click. Gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink. And accuse people of being racist. And yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me. And go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion, and be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Amy from Tender Life.
Where'd she go?
He mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations. And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said. I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Damn!
What'd you say?
Damn!
Right. Race, miss.
Damn!
Oh, man. What were you so mad about for? Me.
Damn!
You true criming? I'm just curious, true crime.
Right.
Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, fam. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago.
Damn!
Write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. He just reads from that script, clicks whatever they tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yo, this is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that too as well.
Damn!
He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion and be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man.
She said social. What? Social justice.
Damn!
He's the one that, I mean, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him, and then
Damn!
God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, we got JB in the house. What up, JB?
What's going on, kid?
Just chilling, my man. Just going over some content. Let me get back to this real quick. We'll get back to talking. Did you see this yet?
No, I didn't see that yet.
Which
one is this? Is this Ray from Dallas yesterday?
No, so I basically said what I said to Ray.
Yeah, I heard all that.
Yeah, so this is basically the shit that was sent to me last night. And I kind of just put it together of what was going on. And you know how Kevin, a lot of us would sit and we would talk and say, like, it looks like he's writing, you know, and even people in the chat would say, it looks like he's, reading. I'm sorry. It looks like he's reading. Yeah. So this person, this creator who I'm actually going to link up with, he knows the Glera really well. And yeah, so he was like, I got a bunch of stuff from him last night, but I was in my zone. I didn't have time to, like, you know, bring it all morning. I was doing different things. I actually made some new merch. I'm working too. I made some new merch, some new thumbnails. People asked, I was reading all the comments from that live I did the night before. And shout out to everybody from that live, man. That live's got almost like 5,000 views. And there's probably like 3 or 4 bad seeds in there. And I let them stay. I don't erase their comments or nothing like that. But this shit here is different, man. Check this out. Let's start it over for you.
True crime.
Just pause. Just mute. Yeah, you know what to do.
Just curious, true crime. Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
the deliverer don't actually know anything, fam. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. He just reads from that script, clicks whatever they tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep.
Damn!
I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that too as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
Damn! Fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion. And be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. Damn! Called Amy from 10 to Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream of, like, a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete, and he was crying while he was getting donations. And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. After what all these other people said, I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter. Damn!
Damn. God damn. Yeah, man. So there it is. That was just a little bit of, good for you. If that's what you do, you got a team behind you and they can help you and they get time for shit like that. Good for you, man. That's what this show is about. It's about not overlooking, having respect, a level of respect for each other, right? Like, so JFK started his show. The stuff he puts behind it, the time that goes into it, the editing of the videos. You can't look over the creativity. Same with Nurse Kim. She does her show. She made it to having conversations with Vinnie Politan, David Yannetti. You can't look over that. Just because we had a little scuffle at the time, doesn't mean I lost respect for her. I still respected what she did. I still respected the craft. You can't look over that part of it. If you got a beef with somebody, it's not going to age well. As you can see, look at, he's got frosted tips. He looks like he's NSYNC.
True crime. I'm just curious, True.
Guy, man. He looks like he's an NSYNC. What do you think the guys in the county jail were thinking of him? I'll tell you.
He looks like straight up meth head to me.
Oh, this is what they were thinking.
Damn!
Oh, shit. Someone says, is that Ray from Dallas? God damn. I don't know, Ray. This is what I mean. And the other thing was, like I was saying to Ray, is it's not about what you look like, man. Like, we're men. We're not going to sit here and make fun of your looks. Like, I might say something like, what's up, man? B, shout out to Chainsaw. I see Hacksaw in the building. What's up, Rambo? I see you, Rambo. What's up, Mary B? And that's just this shit, man.
Myself. No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. That's a lie, Hulk Hogan, and that's enough to get me hot. But what you said to Elizabeth is enough to get me to the boiling point, yeah! I saw a woman psychiatrist, and she said I was OCD, one cool dude. One cool good right now. But later on, you're gonna feel that you wish that you didn't do that, yeah. In Macho Madness, yeah. Growing, and more seductive than sex.
Oh, shit.
God damn, Macho Man.
Macho Man, calm the fuck down. Holy shit, Macho Man was a wild boy. I'm gonna read some of these super chats that came in. I'm sorry, guys, I was just in a zone. But so basically, my point was with that video, that's what it is, Glera. We know you got a team behind you, and cool. And Ray, it's not about your looks; it's about you got a team behind you. You guys all orchestrating this shit. And you said I got mad about somebody being in the chat. I was right. Somebody, I'm not going to put you out there, man, but I'm still a little upset that you did that. You may be watching, and you got to understand where I'm coming from. That shit doesn't age well for me. So that later that night, I get an inbox saying, James, you were right. I'm tired of how these people are talking to you, to JFK. All right. Well, I appreciate that, but please don't speak for me or JFK. Just please don't do that. Because we're over here minding our business, and you're in chats fighting like you're us. I got phone calls. You don't think, like, so I could have acted on that a million times. You know how many times I got phone calls? Are you in Ray's chat? Are you in Turtle Boy's chat? Are you in this one? No. That's what, so I showed you the message. You seen it. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's dangerous too, because so basically my advice to that person was, if you have a problem that bad with them, use your own name. Let them know you got a problem with them. It's not that the beef is not that serious to me. But you're bringing me into it in a way that I don't even know what you're saying. So that's what bothers me even more, because I don't even know what was said. But hey, I give you the credit that I'll give you this, man. Or look, I'll give you this. You hit me up and admitted that you were doing that shit. That takes some, I give him that, JB. It takes a little, so I was like, damn, this dude just hit me up and told me, like, exactly. I know, I see this shit happen in a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a female friend of mine, and she and I, when we talk about things like this, I told you. I said, how many times I say, I told you. But yeah, it's just wild, man.
It's exactly what you said to me. I told you. Look at this.
I told you. Oh man. I gotta get glasses. I think I'm gonna do that. Mitzi Lucis, new member. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you for becoming a new member. Mitzi Lucis gifted 5 James Jackson memberships. She's not playing as a new member. Thank you so much. Donnie Not Wahlberg, new member. What's up, Donnie Not Wahlberg? I haven't seen you. Welcome back. Peggy TJ1WS gifted 5 James Jackson memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Becky G, always on time, gifted 1 James Jackson memberships. Thank you, Becky. Augusta will love it. And Miss 808 said, yay, with the layover crew. Absolutely, Miss 808. Sherry MW7R says, stay strong, James. Oh, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's a voice of what? That's a voice modulator. Oh, on which one? On this one? Oh, not this one. Hold on. This one?
Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flarer, I know you're watching this.
Actually, that's not a voice. I slowed it down. Because I did, if the voice is very recognizable, so I did a solid, is what I did. Yeah, but thank you for the 99. Who's that? Oh God.
Yeah, see, Meatball's talking about Ray from Dallas is using a voice modulator.
I mean, I don't know. He could be, but when you hear him when he coughs, I've got friends. That's why I even gave him a little bit of I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, but I got a friend that when he smokes, he used to smoke Newports, and he would laugh, and he would have that like to his laugh, and I'd say, "Damn, bro, that shit doesn't sound like always sound like he's got phlegm in there or something." So I don't know if it could be, but I don't know. I don't look that too deep into it, and that's the other thing. There was someone in the chat that said on my live, and I'll go over the comments, but there was one comment that this girl said. And by the way, nobody tried to cancel your Christmas. I'm like, all right, that was like 2 lives ago that someone that was on a different live. On this live stream, I was just saying I don't like how they're using my girl for saying her name in vain and just saying disrespectful shit. That's what I was saying. And also how, like, it's not content, man. Like, don't use that for content. I don't care what else they do. I don't care what they say. That was it. It was nothing else or nothing. I mean, we might have got into some talking shit, but we all get into that. God damn, there's a lot of super chats here, huh? Ralphie, Miss 808 says, wait, did I already read this one? Got 2 back to back? Oh, Miss 808 coming through. What are you talking about? Which every time. Thank God for that court-appointed Wi-Fi, huh, Ray? Oh, god damn. Court-appointed Wi-Fi. Is he? How do you know this? Don't spread rumors, Miss 808, unless is it true? Definitely won't age well. Thank you, Miss 808, for always being here and support. Rose, what's up, Rose McDonald? She came through. She said definitely won't age well. Appreciate it. Peppa coming through strong. Damn. We love you, James. Mama Jace. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Life Artist. Oh, god damn. New member. Thank you, Life Artist, for becoming a new member. I hope you stick around. And Nan coming through strong. 199. Actually, I've been working all morning, and Nan, I have to call you. I have to have a discussion with you. I told you I'd call you today.
Yeah, I need to get a hold of her too somehow.
Oh yeah? Well, I got you on that.
Yeah.
Gifted 1 James. Thank you, Freebird. Gifted 1 James Jackson membership, and then she came through and gifted 10. Thank you guys so much. You guys are great. Thank you so much. So yeah, another person said this. Why were you and JFK only on the stream for 2 minutes? Will does them for 12 hours. Well, life happens, right? Things happen. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this guy here, but this is where we were that night. JFK was performing, and you know me, I'm his hype man. I stay there, I hype him up, I tell him, great job. That's Lord Sco behind us from New York, and that's OT the Real. That's my new friend from Philly. So fuck around and find out in Philly. OT the Real, for real. Me and JFK, even JFK will tell you, me and him were hanging out and shit like we grew up together. He's a cool guy, OT the Real. But yeah, we went to that show, and we would have definitely been on there longer if we could have, but we had other obligations. But there's a new one coming up. There's another one. I'm sure there'll be another one soon. And when it happens, you'll see us there. So there's that. Money Making Mike is in the building. Yeah, me too. Hey, Mike, what's crazy is I took Luna for a walk and she got soaked. And I was like, oh man, because I just took her to the cleaners. And I'm like, man, I can't have her all wet, looking like a wet dog. So I just took her in the bathroom and shut the door and just put the blow dryer on. She's looking at me now because I said blow dryer. She hated it. She was trying to run every direction. But yeah, man, I know what it's like. I mean, you walk dogs, so you got to dry them off and everything too? Because that's crazy if you got to do all that. Pause if necessary. I mean, the dogs, but yeah, the rain towel. Oh, you do? God damn, Mikey. I feel for you, brother.
Money Mike don't fuck around.
He doesn't. You got the they don't let you hit him with the blow dryer, do they? They run from that. As soon as I turn it on, I mean, she knew once I shut the door behind her, she wasn't going nowhere. But so yeah, so here it is, man. This is it.
This is the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
Nah, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script. Clicks whatever they tell him to click. Gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Damn!
They pay him for doing his work?
Yo, this is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women.
Damn!
On here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion. And be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as critical case lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Annie from 10 to Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations? And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said. I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Damn!
Damn! He's a grifter. Get your grift on, man. So, that's it for me. I got really nothing else to say, because I guess the more you say, the more they say back. It's like, I'm not here for that, man. And I don't want to overlook MazzaMediacha had a great day yesterday. Like I said, raising money for Kelsey. And that's what needs to happen. Kelsey, Karen. And that's another thing I heard yesterday. We don't care about a civil case. How do you know it's just about a civil case, man? Like, this woman goes to courthouses still on probation, knows that at any time, these people that when she goes there, she got trauma just being in the courtroom, and they're like, here, they hand you a cup, go in the bathroom, and then a woman's got to sit there and watch it. Like, it's just very uncomfortable. So you guys never put yourselves in that position. And I get it. James, stop simping for Karen. It's not that I'm simping for her. It's just trying to be a better person, man. Like, I'm not going to sit here for hours and hours and go in on Glare anymore, or anybody for that matter. Actually, check out this. I don't know if you caught this. This is what happened that night. Glare, I actually put you on the thumbnail. I don't know if you caught that. There you are, falling off the plane. Right there in the corner. There's Glare. Let me back on.
That's fucking awesome.
Let me back. I promise I'll be nice. Just give me one more chance. I know I snuck on. I know I did. That's it, man. That's him. But you just can't overlook the good. The creativity. And with the creativity, it's like you want to be more creative. I remember, even to all of the other creators, if you can hold a show and engage with people and have content where people want to sit and actually feel comfortable talking with you, then you're doing good, man. Like, why look past that? Why look over that? I see a lot of shit. I'm thinking about, I thought about just, what I've been doing is just really trying not to go back on Twitter. I'm not going to delete it, because then it's like, oh, there he goes. He left. And it's like, I don't even care if that's the thing and what everybody says, but I was never really on it like that before. I've seen some girl barking at you. I told you. She's been on it since 2012, and she got 50 followers, man. So what is that?
The one today, right?
Huh? Yeah. I said that to her. I'm like, you got 50 followers, and so you basically just come on here to talk shit is what her account is. And so from 2012 makes sense that that's possibly somebody that has problem or smoke with us, that they created an account since 2012. I know somebody that's been doing shit like that for a long time. But then again, you got people like the guy that hit me up last night telling me, hey, I just want you to know you were right. I was going in chats pretending to be you and JFK. Like, man. So that's the other thing. They say, oh, why do you care? Why do you care? That's why I cared. And I was right. You know, like the shit that could have happened. I mean, luckily nothing escalated, but that's what that does. It escalates. And then the people in the chat curate more drama, more, I didn't say his name, calm down. More drama, more smoke, and it's enough. You know, I'd like to see, I didn't get to really watch much of Mazza yesterday. I had a family thing too. I got a big family, so I did the sister thing yesterday with for Christmas. Went over there, had a nice dinner. Let me see if I can. I told Kevin, what's his name, and JFK, if they want to come up. They got the link. You figured it out though, obviously, huh? JB?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to my email so I can, because I don't have Facebook on my laptop. I just use it for this. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just bought it 2 days before Christmas.
Nice.
Tired of using my phone to be on here, so I said,
Yeah.
F it, let me get a laptop.
Yeah, exactly. It works so much better. So I think this is this was it right here. Oh shit. My bad, guys. My bad.
Damn.
All right, so this is, once you start playing with it too, like the pause, once you start playing with the computer, you'll see like it's just so much like, you know, like doing the videos and editing and all that. You'll see, you'll start to like it. You know, it's not it's challenging, but it's not. Like, you just got to remember how you did shit before. That's what I have a problem with. Like, I'm like, damn, how did I do that? Let me get to the root of this fruit.
To 11 p.m., but this is great news. We're going to have a few guests throughout the show, maybe a few surprises as well, but we're going to get going. Kelsey Fitzsimmons' fundraiser today is at the start of the show is at $61,700. Melanie Little also helped bring in a lot of funds the exact day Kelsey was released, which was great. Hope everybody had a great holiday, and hope everybody's looking forward to a great new year. Thank you as well, Law Girls Not Attorney, for your video there, coverage as well. A lot of people are out there covering that case that have footage online as well, which is fantastic. And we're ready to go. So we're going to start this fundraiser. It's already good to go with one donation or two already coming in. But Lauren, Katie, so basically look at this. There's some weather in New York. It's coming this way. It's going to snow in Massachusetts again tonight. But live from New York, it is not Saturday Night Live. It is private investigator Lauren. Katie, good evening. How are you?
Hi, Mazza. Great to be with you. How you doing?
I'm excited. I'm happy to be back. I don't think I've done a show in like 2 weeks. I was sick basically all of last week, including through Christmas. Just got through the holidays, which was great. No COVID, no flu, which was great. Just a typical seasonal cold, but pretty much over it by now. Ready to be back. Excited to be back. I really wanted to do the show earlier in the week when she was released. I'm like, great, I can't do a show because I'm sick and I don't feel like going on the air like achoo all day long. So I don't want to do that. But a lot of people covered this story, well covered, yes. And I'm happy for that. I'm happy for Kelsey being home. And I know you, like many others, when the SJC ruling came down, it really did seem like, oh my Lord, she's going to be spending all this time in jail and solitary through the trial. And then all of a sudden, Bradel knew what he had. Bradel knew what his next play was. He pulled an ace out of his sleeve. They got the emergency hearing, and out she went home for sushi and decorating a Christmas tree as well as Christmas shopping. So that's great news.
Yes, no, I'm glad you're feeling better. And yeah, it was such a gut punch. I think a lot of us wanted to be hopeful, but with the Karen Reed and the decision that they brought down with the SJC not seeming to want to know the actual truth, hopes weren't super high. And then when that decision came out, it was infuriating. You know, how in the world could they do this? And then I think Bradle had everything planned out in case that happened. And fortunately, the next day she was out, and man, what a day that was.
It was.
So happy that she's out.
It was. And I like everybody, I was not confident in the SJC. I thought that there was a chance they would let her out. I did. But I was also on the fence in regards that I feel like the SJC in Massachusetts typically rules in favor of the judge's initial ruling, and they don't typically come back and are like, well, the judge was wrong. It's almost like it's a judicial colleague. They don't want to undermine a judge. It's almost, I'm just concerned that they feel like they're undermining the judicial system, even though in Karen Reed's case, like we saw after trial 1, they argued that 2 of those charges should have been off the books for the second trial, but yet the SJC kicked back, said no. And we saw what happened in the second Karen Reed trial. It was back to the beginning. It was back to basics. Everything's back in play, which elongated a second trial. It could have been over a lot quicker if it was just drop charges and then what remained, and it would have been a simple, pretty much a DUI case to some degree. Now, with this, here you go again. SJC, here's the appeal, the petition, whatever you want to call it, and then all of a sudden, here they come, kick back to the judge's initial understanding. Your reaction to that, obviously, frustration, anger, nothing was broken, right? You didn't throw anything? Okay.
No, I kept my Italian to a minimum on that one.
Okay, good.
It was just frustrating. It's like, oh, how much longer? Just for my whole thing was like, if she were to be convicted on the charges that she is facing, she wouldn't be in jail. And so how is this lady still in jail? That was my whole thing. It's like, how could they not see that? So yes, just I agree with you. It seems as though if a single justice has ruled it, they're even less likely to overturn that. It seems to be the case.
That's what's troublesome for me too, is that I was against Judge Beverly Cannoni's handling of obviously I was against everything Judge Beverly Cannoni did. I mean, I'm sure a broken clock is right once a day, and I'm sure there's even aspects that judge ruled on that were standard one-on-one rulings that nobody would, no matter what side of that ball you're on, you're going to agree or disagree. But with this judge, I did not like, obviously, like everybody, didn't like the rulings, didn't like the fact that she was, forcing a breathalyzer on her when other alternatives were obviously available. But at that particular point, in my opinion, penalizing her in a sense that Kelsey was.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm not going to leave this whole thing on right now because shout out to Mazza. I appreciate everything you're doing. I just don't want this to go overlooked. I don't want to sit here, and I'm going to hold accountability for myself. I'm going to try to do better as I do my shows, and I know JFK is going to do the same, and I know Young Jerks has all of us got the same plan. We're trying to move forward and trying to just continue to focus on what the next right move. I mean, shit, you guys haven't seen me go live this much. And there was a reason behind that. You guys don't think that it affected me hearing that every day or going in, trying to go live and then someone come in as my girlfriend? Like, that shit bothered me, man. So I'm good in a sense where I'm not looking for people to, I appreciate everybody we got you, James. We love you. This, that. I appreciate all that. The love is real. Let me just take this down for 1 second. The love is real. And when you guys do that, it just shows me that, you do believe in me, that I can do better. And if I can do better and continue to just focus on what I want to do, like, I know I talk to these other creators outside and they're all just like, when we talk in a group, I'm not going to name drop them all, but let's just say there's about 6 or 7 other creators that we talk to, and they're all focused on doing better. And that's why I said, don't let this drama take away from the fundraisers for Kelsey, the fundraisers for Karen, the fighting for justice for John O'Keefe still, the people doing standouts, the boots on the ground, all of that means something. Everybody came here for some reason or another. We didn't just end up here one day, walk by, whatever, this looks cool, let me hang out. That wasn't how it started. For us, it started here. This is where it started for us.
Mr. James Jackson, you've got the floor.
Sorry. That's when I started. Started here.
There's a place where everybody goes. It's a place not everybody knows yet, although there could be any place at all. Day or night, it's where it's at, making friends there in the chat, while JFK and James reenact the waterfall. And when this journey's finally at its end, we can say that all of us are friends. We stood proud and all of us stood tall, while those around us said you wrong. We stood our ground, stayed Boston strong, thanks to JFK and James' reenactment of the waterfall. There's a place where everybody goes. It's a place not everybody knows yet, although there could be any place at all. Day or night, it's where it's at, making friends there in the chat, while JFK and James reenact the waterfall. And when this journey's finally at its end, we can say that all of us are friends. We stood proud and all of us stood tall, while those around us said you wrong. We stood our ground, stayed Boston strong, thanks to JFK and James' reenactment of the waterfall.
Let's go. We cannot forget where it all started. And that song right there was another song that our boy Scotty. Who did the Muppets? Who started? Was it Jim? Jim how do you say his name? The guy who created the Muppets? No, I wasn't trying to Google it. Was it Jim Hanlon? Jim Henson. I knew it was Jim. So Scotty's the new Jim Henson of this community. I mean, if you go on Twitter, you see all the Muppets we got. You see the video he did with us with the hood book? That shit's crazy. I tagged you in it.
Yeah, that was great.
Let me see if I can pull that up, actually. If I can do it quick, I'll pull it up. But, yeah, he's great. But just to knock it up, I don't want to get off topic real quick because you guys know I lose my train of thought quick and easy. But so that's basically where I'm at today. I seen everything unfold last night. And to be honest, and then even today, like seeing things on Twitter, just being tagged, and I said, I'm done with this bullshit. I can't be tagged in shit like this. I don't got time for it. I don't have time. If I had time to sit, and then I was asking myself, where do these people have all the time to do this? Are they just security guards at, where they're sitting at go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know, man. I don't got that time. I got a little puppy full of energy. I'm working too. I have a child. I have court stuff that I'm figuring out with his mom, and that's my business. It was put out there, but it's my business. If you really want to know about it, if it really means that much to you to know what's going on, I'll let you guys know. And that's another thing. It's like when they put out that information, all they put out was like, oh, he has to see his son through a contact visit. Well, do you know that I have the same exact judge Kelsey Fitzsimmons has in that family probate court in Salem? And it's I think someone sent me a thing. She's in the top. I don't know if it's the judge that just let her out on bail. So that's a disclaimer. I think that was the criminal case. I'm talking about the family probate case that she has. Somebody sent me something during the time where I was going live and saying, I'm on my way to court. I'd be dressed up, whatever. I think this is like last year, or maybe, like last year sometime. And I would do lives like on the way there just to check in. So there was never nothing I was hiding. I was going to the courthouse, explaining on the way why I was going to the courthouse, how happy I was about going to the courthouse, and they played me too. Let's get my case, right? Since it's already out there, let's get the whole case and let's put that in the community and let's fight for justice for that. How about I do that? How about I talk about that? Because I've been railroaded for the last 3.5 years by that county. And I hate to say it like this, but they take the woman's side every time. So to see Kelsey in this situation is it's different. Do you agree, Jay? To see
hell yeah.
a woman in a situation where the man got custody instead of the woman, because usually in the state
Bro, it's the same everywhere, though. I went through that shit for 18 years with my first kid's mother.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I have no hate towards my kid's mother, ever. I never say nothing bad about my kid's mom, because that will never age well. And I don't want my son to think bad of his mom. Like whatever she says about me to him, I can't control. And he sees who I am. He knows who I am. He sees me. Like when I read the letter, so he was old enough this past year that we were in courts that he was able to write what he wanted. When I read that letter, man, that letter had me in tears, because everything my son was saying, I'm like, wow, because I didn't get to see him for a good amount of time. But in that time, I raised him he was with me until he was 10. And then as he got older, she moved far away and got a new boyfriend, whatever. It just turned out that's how it went. But she's my kid's mom. I'll do anything for her. Right now, if she called me and said, I need $500, I would give it to her.
No, I feel you.
And going through the system like that, it just sucks. Any court case, civil, I got a civil case and it sucks. I've had plenty of criminal cases that back in the day, those were worse, but the civil cases are not fun. Actually, I think the civil cases suck because they just drag on. Everybody in there is miserable. You're in the family probate. They're either there getting divorced, fighting for their kids. Man, I'm trying to keep this thing off. They called me. I gotta go Friday to see what the next step is. It's this tendon that's busted. The tendon's all like, it's weird. I think I sent the picture to you. JFK, but it's crazy the way it broke. But anyway,
I seen it on your live the other day. You were telling us about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't think you can't downplay court. Any court sucks, and that's the other thing. I don't want to see nobody go to jail. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to hurt nobody or to see anybody get incarcerated and be cheering that on. It's not something I'm about. I don't want to see people go to jail. But don't blame us for people's actions, please. Especially when I found out that there's 100% people going around pretending they're me, pretending they're Jay, pretending they're JFK, and going in chats. That's not cool, because it's not coming from me. And that's all I'll say about that. But
JFK's in the chat. He said everyone knows about your finger.
Right. Hey, in Italy they know about my finger. My finger. This finger's a legend. I might get a JFK. He just got in the chat.
Yeah, he's in here.
All right, I'm gonna play something for JFK. Unless you already seen it.
You true criming. Just curious, true crime. Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script.
Damn!
Tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Damn!
A show if you're not even going to do a show. If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion. And be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
Damn!
This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Andy from Tender Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations? And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said. I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Damn!
Damn. So he was right. You know? That's another thing. And all the power to you, man. I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm just saying. You got a whole team. You got an army. So you got one mic here, one ear plug in. Because last night that came up, we know, like I'm up to something because I have my headphones in. I came in from a walk. I had my headphones in, my jacket on, and just did a live. Hit live. That's what I did. And usually that's not good to do because those lives don't end well. But I'll tell you right now, that live ended pretty well. It's got about 5,000 views right now. I didn't plan for that either. I was just venting. So I appreciate everybody. Especially the long game is everybody that's been with us from day one knows where it started. It started at the waterfall with us. It started before that, but that's where we stayed. So back to what I was saying. Now that JFK's here, you can't overlook. And this right here, this whole setup, this was inspired. So I get inspired when I see things, when I see people doing things. JFK does little skits like this shit inspires me. You can't overlook the creativity. And that, like I said, it goes for people that you may not agree with. Like, look at Nurse Kim. She's talking to, like I said, she's talking to Vinnie Politan, David Yannetti on her show, Federo on her show. They're leveling up. Karen, she's trying to level up. They're not trying to hang with people that just want to sit and talk about drama and do petty streams. And, man, that's not what it's about. Look at JFK jumping on planes, going to do interviews, going to do shows, going to Miami, inviting me with him. You don't have to do that. You don't have to tell me that he's going there. But that's my friend, man. We're all trying to help each other. And as I said prior, there's other content creators that have the same incentive to do the same exact thing. Nobody's trying to, and that's what I like right now. Where we're at, the people that we, are talking to. And this is not to say that everybody's best friends. Everybody's getting along to get along. And they're getting along because it's all for a bigger reason, bigger purpose. Do you guys realize that this whole community, whether we want to admit, our wrongs or our rights or whatever. I take responsibility for whatever I said in the past. That all of us basically freed Karen Reed. And she knows that. She'll say that. She knows if it wasn't for everybody on every channel, not just the content creators, I'm talking the chats, everybody. There was over 4,000 to 5,000 people standing outside that courthouse. That's crazy.
Bro, that's insane.
That's insane, bro. You'll never see that happen again.
Never, ever.
I mean, if you do, it's going to be something big. When I go to court, I go with one other person. Do you know what it's like pulling up every day and seeing thousands of people with signs and pink shirts and just loving you and believing in you? That's what it started with. So we cannot overlook the creativity part. So the drama shit, you ask yourself, why wouldn't people want to watch me? Or why wouldn't they want to be around me? I'm not talking about me personally. I'm talking about in general as a person. And the question is, the answer is, the answer is because you're a piece of shit, right? That's the answer. At the end of the day, it comes down to this. People don't want to be around people they can't trust. They don't want to be around Mikey. Tell him what it is. Crawford, you still in the chat? Where'd you go? Tell him.
Good. Unlike yours.
All right.
And that's the best revenge. My life is going to be good. And yours is going to continue to suck because you're a piece of shit. You'll turn on your friends. You don't even know what friendship is. You're a rat. I ain't crying.
Neither am I.
I'm laughing my ass off. You're a piece of shit. You're a rat. Because my life is still fucking good. I like yours. And that's the best revenge, bitch. You're a little man. Your life will always suck. Because of you. You're a rat.
So when people are trying to level up, you got to give them that, man. People are trying to work towards something. The time that goes into it. I mean, you see my man JFK, he'll go till 5 a.m. for Christ's sakes. He knows if we were I'd be sleeping. He knows I always get a nap in, even if it's like a 2-hour nap, I'll get that in and wake up.
Yeah, he made that clear, very clear.
Oh shit. He knows, man. I gotta get that nap in because I need to refuel. I gotta refuel. I'm out here saving people. This dude said, "What cases are you breaking?" I'm saving. I'm putting families in hotels. I'm doing shit I shouldn't. I'm doing way too much at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's what I'm doing. That's the type of person I am. But, back to this real shit, man. Shout out to you, Mazza. Is it Mazza? I don't want to say it wrong. MazzaMedia, right? I say Mazza. You may say Mazza. Whatever. Donnie Not Wahlberg. I see you. I'm going to get to... I see they're coming in. Let me get to some of these. I know I might have... Where I left off. Let me see. I think it was... Meatball Morrissey making us laugh. Freebird became a new member and made it rain. Meatball Morrissey says... Oh, wait. How come I can't see it? Oh, there we go. I have the most perfect rain jacket for Luna if you don't mind Flounder and Ariel. I mean, I don't mind Flounder and Ariel. She is a girl. She's a little girl. She might like it. I do. I just got her, the college jackets. Like they look like the hell they, like the high school, the football jackets, the varsity jacket. Yeah, I got her one of those. And it's a Nautica one. I go to like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They got the best shit for dogs, man. I always find good shit. But thank you. I appreciate that. Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain. Damn, her name is crazy too. I love it. Oh man, love seeing you two together. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Rose. And Victoria Neg. That's how you say Victoria Neg. Became a member for 2 months. Thank you so much. Paul Morrissey Sketty Stains. Did the Glaber really break a dog's leg? He broke a dog's leg?
That's crazy, if that's true.
Why'd he do that? I mean, there was a dog attacking him? Is that why he got a busted knee? No, I'm asking serious. I'm serious. God damn.
God damn, James.
Damn.
I don't know. He could have. What the Duck coming through, gifted 5 James Jackson memberships. Thank you. What the Duck.
Nina Stanek said that he did.
Oh, really?
He kicked his dog.
What a piece of shit. Wow. He told you guys that? He went live and talked about it? How you say it?
Stanek?
Stanek. Yeah, love from Switzerland. So happy to catch a live. Yeah, she's been and much love to you. She's been showing a lot of love on Twitter. I see her. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Nina. Donnie Not Wahlberg gifted 1 James Jackson membership. Thank you so much, Donnie Not Wahlberg. And Robo Cop. I hope you're not a cop. But anyway, if you are, welcome, Cop Robo. I'm gonna call you Robo. I'm gonna leave the cop part out. But welcome, Robo. Amy said James is purple. James is pure love and light. Thank you so much, Amy. And so ain't you. You are a very special woman. I saw something in the chat, I think. You said you were going live. I don't know how to redirect it to you from here. If I could do it, I would. If you want to let me know, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that. Shit, what else was I going to show you? Oh, there was another video, but, so this guy here, he knows a lot about Will Henry, and Will knows that too. So now I think it's just, for him to go in on LTL last night was just, it was stupid. Like, and then they tried to bring up the old thing. I'm going to address this right now because it's funny that they brought it up last night because little do you know, me and LTL, we talk now. We have a mutual friendship. And I was saying to him, LTL, in the beginning, I didn't mean no diss when I said, how you were. That's just how I took it. He's like, no, I know, man. And things were just crazy. Like we talked like men. We talked about it. But then last night, they're trying to they brought it out on Twitter. The people on Twitter I don't know who it was, but it was someone from Race Chat. I don't know, the other Mary B or whatever. I don't know. But she said that, oh, look at this. Look how LTL treated James. Did James forget? And then the kid BLT was going in. So I'm just going to let you guys know right now. Him and I spoke like 2 men, and we talked about it like people should do. Same thing me and Nurse Kim did. And like I said, just because I wasn't speaking to her at the time, didn't mean I lost respect for what she's doing. I still respect everything she was doing. I didn't lose any respect for LTL. I never went in on LTL. I didn't sit there and do 3-hour petty streams. LTL does a lot, and he's done a lot, and he's still doing a lot. He's trying to work hard at this, and I give him a lot of credit.
That dude gets a lot of good information, a lot of good stuff.
He does. He does his work, man. I'll give him that. LTL does his work, and he's working too. And yeah, man, it's gonna be good going forward. I know going forward there's a lot of good things that are gonna happen. And if you continue to have this shitty attitude where You just don't care about nobody. You don't give a shit about nobody. Nobody's going to want to deal with you. JFK said it last night. We're trying to level up. Everybody's trying to level up. I mean, shit. I think the kid TV's trying to level up. I mean, is it a scared tactic? I don't know.
Maybe
yeah, is it an act? I don't know. Is it like Joe shit the rag picker on New Year's resolution? I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes, and then 3 days later, yo, you got a cigarette? I don't know. I wish him luck, but some things just can't be forgiven. I don't know if, I put it this way. They keep saying to me that, oh, you apologize to Nurse Kim. You should go apologize to him. I'm just saying for me, I don't feel I owe him an apology. I don't. If anyone thinks that, then that's on you. But what I think is, I think he owes me an apology. He don't owe me shit, actually. You don't owe me nothing.
Just keep the name out of his mouth. That's it.
Yeah.
But he should apologize because he's the one who started that whole shit. That's just fucked up to do, bro.
Yeah. He knows what he did. He curated a nasty rumor and just ran with it. It's the same thing with that banner. Like, I heard the kid Ray say, shut up, you stole that banner. Like, no, I didn't, man. The whole story's crazy because how small this world is. And when I say that, they take that as a threat. The producer that's doing the documentary for TV, when that banner story happened, he used to work for Jimmy Kimmel. He had reached out to me and wanted us on Jimmy Kimmel. So I talked to Jeff. I talked to him about that. I was like, Jeff, let's do the documentary on the baseball thing. Because it was a funny story. So he knew that shit was never stolen. You think Jimmy Kimmel's going to have us on his show? If we're going to go on Jimmy Kimmel after we just stole a Red Sox banner? I mean, come on. And Mama J's, I saw you ask a question why I got an LA hat on. Because I do. At least I don't have a Superman shirt. Now, I got a lot of hats. You know that. Actually, Luna just knocked them over. I got this one at the show the other night. Got this Boston. Got the Chicago. But the LA means something to me. So that's why I got that. I got a lot of layover hats. I still haven't heard from the woman yet if she got her hat. I know it's Christmas time. I used to work at FedEx. But if you don't want to go, I got a lot of merch. I got a lot of these left. I got disclaimers, layovers. I got a lot of T-shirts. I got some women's shirts. I got so much stuff because when we had that fundraiser, it just brought all the stuff that I had gotten. And yeah. So, I mean, I'll send some of that out. Jay, did you get a hat or anything that night?
I don't wear hats.
All right.
Thank you, though.
All right. Making sure. Oh. Barbara, it was you that the hat's supposed to go to? Oh, no, it was Priscilla. Barbara trying to get it. Look at this, Priscilla. All right, now, I know who it was because I got an email from her. I got your address, but email me again. I'm pretty sure. And because I sent you whoever it is, I sent them something else too, just because I felt bad that it took so long. Who said, not yet? Barbara, I don't think it was you.
Priscilla said no hat yet.
Yeah, it's Priscilla. And it was a night that I did the live with Auntie Deb. And I said the first person to put the disclaimer in the chat will get a hat. And she was the first one. She threw up the red X. She got the hat. Barbara, no, you're not swearing? Barbara, I think the chat likes when you start swearing. They like this too. This was Barbara the other night.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. It's a lie, Hulk Hogan, and that's enough to get me hot. But what you said to Elizabeth is enough to get me to the boiling point, yeah! So a woman psychiatrist, and she said I was OCD, one cool dude. You feel good right now, but later on, you're gonna feel that you wish that you didn't do that, yeah. In macho madness, yeah. Growing, and more seductive than sex.
God damn.
Damn!
Damn, Barbara. Yeah, e-pags, I got those. I got the, I actually have 2 of them in this bag. So what we gonna do, a giveaway? How about we do this? The first person to send whatever to Karen, I got her Venmo on the bottom, going across the bottom. Karen Reed. First person. Let's see. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to look at the chat. I'm going to do it like that. So the first person to put up a... What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? First person to put... All right. First person to put up a purple heart. Oh, no. Sorry. I take that back. Take that back. First person to send Karen Reed something. And I don't know how they could prove that, though. You know, I have to talk like, Karen, did they send you something? Man, here come all the purple. Shit. Oh, man. So help me out here. How can we do this? How can we make this work like a win-win situation for both, you know? I'd like to continue to help Karen any way I can. You know, word of mouth is great too, but let's see. I know you do, and I appreciate that. I want to gift you. I'm going to gift. Do you wear hats, or you like the Scully hats, like the winter hat look? What's up? Anyone in the chat? What are you guys thinking? Oh, screenshots. Yeah, you could do that. We could do that. So the first... Yeah, but how am I going to know if you're the first one that she gets?
The first person who sends you a screenshot of something they send her.
Oh, okay. Good idea. Look,
that's what she was saying, I believe.
Yes, Lola knows. Is that... Oh, Lala. I'm sorry. Told you I need glasses. Lala knows, and you do know. Screenshots. All right. Right now, first person to send Karen Reed. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever you can do. Karen appreciates it. And send a screenshot to... Should I put my email in there? Is my email's here, right? What the duck? You donated to her fund. Do a whale. What, like make one right now? Yeah, it has to be today. Has to be today to make a change. A wheel of names, yeah, so I guess I could do that. What, from the chat? So just write down your names. I mean, I'm trying to get creative here. Like I said, we're moving forward. We're raising money. We're doing things. We're helping people. That's what I want to do going forward. This year, I want to help people. I want to help people that were in my situation that got taken away from their child because the state. It was nothing to do with my kid's mother. It was nothing to do with me. It was to do with the time and how everything was so slowly processed and money and this and that. It was just all bullshit. So going forward, I don't want to see people go through that. I don't want to see another Karen Reed person. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see another Francis Gigalotti. I don't want to see any of that bullshit. So when you said last night, Ray, can we come to a common ground? here's my common ground. You do you, I'll do me. You keep my name out of your mouth, and I'll keep it the same. I got no problem with you. Galera, you're a clown. I got no problem with you. I won't mention you again.
Yo, nah. They gotta apologize to you, bro. You can't let that slide.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Get an apology on
you don't have to shit on them, but don't respect them, bro. Don't give them that respect right there. Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. But by not mentioning them, they're not worth the mention, is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna mention it. It's not worth the mention to me, JB. If it's different, if I see them, one of them, say, "Yo, you still got that same type of energy? Are you still on that same type of time? Like, do you want to know what really happened? Let's get down to the facts. Not no tough guy shit. Like,
bro, we gotta expose them for what they are. That's what we gotta do.
I mean, but that's part of our work. I'm not downplaying our work. We're still gonna work, but we're gonna do that for sure. We're gonna do that. But I just think that going forward, what is it? What are we gonna do here? It's the internet. These dudes, you see how scared. Like, then they say, "Oh, they're making threats. We're threatening them." And I mean, man, you see these people are getting cases thrown on them just for saying someone's, ugly or some shit. It's crazy. I don't want to be that next guy the cops knocking at my door because somebody feels like, they're upset with me or they're gonna call somebody on me. Like, this is what they do, the pettiest shit, man. They call people's jobs. They call people's schools. They do weird shit. This is what I mean. They have time to do weird shit. I'm not with that. When I said that the other night, I'm not with the computer games. I wasn't being tough with that either. I don't do stuff like that. I won't call your job. I won't call your family. I won't do that. Yeah, did I call Glera the other night and I thought about it after? I probably should have called them by myself. But at that time, I was pissed. He keeps saying it and he fucking doubled down on it last night. And I got no respect for that guy. None. And then I get sent clips after clips after clips. And then I get this.
True crime. Just curious, true crime. Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this.
Flairer.
That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script, clicks whatever they tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Couldn't get through.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work.
Yo, this is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion. And be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as critical case lackey.
Who's critical case lackey? Anyone know her?
His mic, his camera, everything for him.
On these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as critical case lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Andy from 10 to Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations? And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from video game, man, you should go to the hospital. F what all these other people said, I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help.
That's crazy, man. So this guy had a problem with Guerra. He reached out to him. In the middle of a stream, he was crying, talking about ending the game that he was playing. And this guy calls him and said, look, man, go get some professional help. I don't want to see you do that. And he blocks him because he was simping and they were sending him super chats.
Someone saying Critical K is TB.
Really? Nah, that's not Critical K. Because I seen, who said?
Cynthia Lynch.
Nah, Cynthia's just playing games. It's somebody from, so do you remember when he came on the stream and he's like, I left the drama community 2 years ago and I'm never looking back. Oh, when he made that post on Facebook, he said he left this is the community he left.
Who, the Glera or Will?
Yeah, Will Henry. He left a different community, jumped on this band with the Karen Reed shit. Nobody knew him. He's the Glera. TB gets locked up, sends him the information from jail. He puts it out. Now he's TB's hero. TB comes home. They become friends, whatever, and they lock in. And now this guy's script. I mean, he's a fraud, man. You found out right here. Everything is scripted.
Yeah, for real.
He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Damn.
I mean, he's a grifter, but grifting is Pepper. You got a new account, or is that a fake Pepper?
Yo, listen. You know what that bitch ass Will said yesterday in the chat on Little Ray's chat, and why I'm not gonna let it go.
What happened?
He posted at Justice for Lauren Berry. First of all, like blatantly.
Who did?
The Glera. And then he said, I don't want a resolution either. Fuck off or come do something.
You see, it's like it's that type of attitude. Fuck off or come do something. And you
we're gonna do something. We're gonna have the cameras in your face and we're gonna ask you questions.
When we ask you those questions, what are you gonna do? You're gonna talk? You're gonna answer them? I know exactly what you're gonna do, man. I seen you face to face. He's a very timid guy. He like behind the screen, he can do whatever. He's probably got his fucking corn chips hanging out, his toes, whatever, at his house. Listen, disclaimer, I don't know what he does. But what I'm saying is, why ask for trouble? Why ask for that when we're just talking about asking questions, coming to you with cameras in your face? Hey, what's up now? What's up with justice for who? Justice for what? That's the type of shit we're on. So you in the shit, or come get some. Like, come get what? Your bum knee?
JFK said it perfect last night. We're gonna roll up and he's gonna have a panic attack, bro.
That's what's gonna happen.
Pass out and...
Hey, that guy, he said it. He that's what he told me. Sounded like you heard that? Is that you?
Yeah, that was my text.
No, it's all good. I thought Jay was coming up because usually it'll make like a little thing. But yeah, I don't want that to happen, man. I don't want to see this dude have a panic attack, but I can see it happening. And you know what? You want to play stupid games. Now we're gonna come be. Oh, there's a new logo. I don't know if you've seen it yet. There's a new logo. It's in the merch. Journalist Jackson, I'm working too. But yeah, we're just gonna come ask some questions. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There was nothing wrong with it when TB was doing it.
We're gonna exercise our First Amendment right because we're journalists, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're doing. We're fighting corruption. We're asking questions.
Yep.
We're doing the footwork.
Right. We're jumping on planes. We're jumping on planes to get this done.
not just to go to court to act like you're part of something.
I don't know if you could see this, but this was sent to me too last night from the same account, but it's very blurry. And somebody asked, was this his? Hold on.
True crime.
Was that his jail picture? And yeah, it was. That was some county, I forget where it was. I got the whole picture. I just cropped it out. I even did the face. I mean, you can tell it's a mugshot, looking like the Backstreet Boys. And this must be the charge that comes with it right here. Let's see. I don't know if I can make this any bigger. Is that any bigger?
No, it didn't get bigger.
Yeah, it's very hard to read. Like it's easy to read if like you got it, but that's why it's like, I mean, and I gave him the chance to. That's what I wanted him to do. Like, police reports don't mean shit. I agree with that, but if the charges stick, then it means something, right?
Right.
So, I mean, it looks like the charges stuck because it looks like he did some time over those charges, and that's none of my business. But here's another thing. When we were fighting for justice for our boy in 2018, R.I.P. Roger Sheets, when we were out there in front of the Malden police station saying, we want justice, we want answers. The cops killed our boy. We want to know why they went in the house. So that's my friend Roger, one of our best friends we grew up with from childhood. That's his mother holding the sign. That's me to the left with the white and black Nike windbreaker. Behind her, standing up on the stairs where that girl's holding the sign, is JFK. And then there's another kid. So we've been doing this. This is nothing new. Just because now we're being recognized for it, and that's great. I appreciate the love. But don't act like this is something new when you come up and you got a camera in your face, because it's not going to be new to us. And don't get scared either. We're not coming there on no tough guy shit. We're just coming there to ask the questions that these people in the chat won't. And what are you going to do? Change the narrative then? You can't do that, man. I don't know, Jay. It's gonna it's like every time I try to let it go and like I said, I move forward and all that, it's hard because like then you tell me something like this, he puts a hashtag like, what's that mean? What does that mean to you? Like, Will, what does that mean to you? It doesn't mean shit. You just say it because you're trying to hurt somebody.
You're just trying to cause drama because that's what people over there like is drama.
That's what he does, man. This guy right here, I'm gonna link up with this guy. His name is I believe it's Beasley something. I don't know who he is. I don't know if people like him. I'm not a, you know.
Check your messages. Sorry. Yeah. What the duck said, she messaged you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if yes, that's perfect. With the duck, always on, always thinking, always got the good. That'll work out. So what we're gonna do is everybody, because I did see a lot of people that were they were, you know, a lot of people wanted to donate. A lot of people wanted to donate. The wife said you can't go where? Oh. That's all right. We'll be all right. But so this is going to be the plan now. We talked about merch. Now, what else too is there's women, there's men in the chat. So whether you're what, like just put hat, shirt, if you're a woman, man, and then I can have an idea of what what you want. And the other thing is too, it's not like I don't have size. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, but if I don't have your particular size, that's another thing. So I could just give you a hat because one fits all. But so what we're gonna do is what the duck, my mod with the duck coming through, you're gonna send an email to her with screenshots, and then she's gonna do a whale, take a video. She'll do the video of the whale, of her spinning the wheel, and then she can send it to me. And then that way there, it's fair. And everybody gets a chance. It's a win-win situation. Karen gets funds donated to her, what she needs, and you guys get some merch, maybe some stickers, maybe something else. I don't know.
Maybe some polos in the bag.
Maybe a polo in a bag. You don't know. You never know. Shit. Maybe a pair of Jordans. I promise they won't be Mexican Jordans. But we'll try our best. We're going to try our best. What's this? No way do you owe him TB an apology. No, I'm not apologizing to TB. That's not happening. I'm not apologizing to any of them. I already said what I had to say. They want to keep it going. What my point was there's bigger things like this right here. This is what right now what I'm focused on. Kelsey, I'm gonna focus on that more. Just maybe not so much the I might focus on the civil stuff because I know a lot about what's going on in that civil court, and especially having the same judge. When I seen her in court and seen the judge she had, I was like, oh god damn. But yeah, it's just very. I mean, there's a lot of people right now. You got Mazza doing fundraisers. You got I heard Melanie. Did Melanie Little do one? I think Melanie did one. So Kelsey's good. She's got a lot of people that got her back. Does anybody know what they made last night? What they're up to? I mean, it doesn't matter as long as.
I heard they started at like 61,000, but I didn't hear what they finished at.
That's great. You see what I mean?
Last night they had like 61,000 in her GoFund.
And that's the thing. It's like these are the people. Like this was another thing I was thinking about. Who does this hurt the most? Does it hurt me? Does it hurt Jay? Does it hurt JFK? Yeah, right. We're all men. We're all human. You know, things hurt, but they're words at the end of the day. Who it hurts the most is you guys, because then you don't get the best of us. It hurts the other people like Kelsey, like Karen, like you know, it takes away from talking about their situations. That's what I was trying to say. So let's just try to focus, man. I know that some things can't be forgiven, but you know, just stay on your side of the street. I'll stay on mine. And when we see you, when we come out there, hopefully, you know, but this
y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flarer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script. Clicks whatever they tell him to click. Gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my god, and then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that too as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink. And accuse people of being racist. And yell at a woman, but be afraid to get on here with me. And go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Damn!
up and defend your opinion, and be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man, because he's the one that sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called her.
Decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Andy from Tender Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete, and he was crying while he was getting donations. And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. After what all these other people said, I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
Damn. You see TV out there? What's the matter, Luna? Luna, calm down. God damn. I'm sorry, guys. She's wilding out. I left the window on the other side for her to look out. Somebody must be walking by with a dog. I'll take you for a walk in a minute, all right, baby girl? Just chill out. Trying to have a good girl. You're such a good girl. She's so smart. Like, during the live stream, I got water right here, and she got her bowl over to the left. And she came over to my water, like, to tell me I don't have no water left. I'm like, God damn, bro. She's so smart. She's awesome, this dog.
That's so.
Yeah, Luna ain't got no time for fuck. She don't play that. You're right, baby. She has no time. Oh, yeah. That's what happens, Patrick. As soon as I say his name, she starts bugging out because she knows, man. And you know, it's just like, it's so funny to me how that all went down last night. Just to even still think about it now. And I know you guys are pissed. Like, you were with JFK late. I was trying to catch up on his stream. I caught most of it.
I was on for 2 hours with him. I had to get off at like 3:30, 3, something like that.
Yeah, you go to work at 5, huh?
Nah, I worked at 7.
Oh, that's not bad. At least you got.
I got 3 hours.
Yeah, but see, I mean, it's time. It's time and dedication, and what people don't realize too, behind the scenes, you're doing a lot of work. You're talking to a lot of people. You was just who'd you just talk to recently that said say hello to me?
Yanetti.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, Yanetti said send you the best wishes or something like that. I have it on the email.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
But I'm waiting for Vinny Politan too. He's going through a few things right now. He had a few projects he's dealing with, but he's supposed to be coming on the show too. Yeah, and that's what it's about. Everybody, you know, that I know and that I've been talking with is trying to level up, and you know, just to be in the same conversation with these people, that right there, you gotta hold a level of respect. It's the same thing. Like, I heard dude name dropping Bun B and Paul Wall. Man, I sat in rooms with them. I was in Miami with Bun B 2 weeks ago, sitting in right next to him. You guys seen him? He came on the live chat. I watched it. Yeah, he's from Texas. So,
I mean, I don't know why they even try to downplay that. What, now Bun B's nobody? Now you're going to say Bun's nothing? Paul Wall's nobody? Come on. I mean, it speaks for itself. You got to give respect where respect is due. Creativity. All that.
But, you know, they're just mad because, not for nothing, like, they don't have content. JFK,
well,
we're making content.
Exactly. But they keep saying the same. That's what they lose me with that, because that's all they say. They got no content. Their content is going over our content. So yeah, sometimes I'll take responsibility. Sometimes I go over content, but I'll go over like JFK, and if I missed it, I go over stuff like that. I brought Mazza. I got Mazza right here. Let me see. I can't add him. Oh, I gotta take Ray off. So, you know, you just can't overlook the creativity and the support and the relationships that people are building and the community of people that we're talking to. I mean, I feel good about that. Do you think that you said last night, oh shit, what was it that you were just saying about the show last night? At a point.
What, on JFK show?
Yeah. Like what you guys are talking about, basically. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. The point is, JFK broke it down perfect. And this is what happened. You know, we were live. I don't know if you guys can see. On the thumbnail, there's the plane. And there's Will. Guys, I promise. Let me back. I'm falling. I mean, we got the video, but this was a picture somebody sent me. But my point is, he hijacked the plane. I felt like it was 9/11. I'm sitting next to JFK like, what do we do? All right, let them on. Let's play nice with them. Let's just, kumbaya. We already had one with TB. But now, this is what I was going to say. Think about this, Jay. And nobody has brought this up yet. This is that night when JFK and I and Kevy Kev and Nurse Kim and Aunt Deb, we all, came together, and it was a big, celebration. Everyone apologized. TV kept saying, let the glare on. At this point, we still didn't know about the recording, but he did.
Right.
So he wanted the glare he kept saying, let the glare on. JFK was like, why you keep saying, no, I don't want him on. We just squashed everything. Why am I going to bring him up? He gives him the here you go. Here's the link, because he wanted to take he thought the glare was going to help him somehow. Like, fuck this and fuck the recording and all these sweet, like he thought that was going to throw it off, but it didn't. Because now, logically, when I think about it, TB orchestrated that whole shit. You knew you recorded her, and you put him on the plane to try to distract it and take the focus off of the main guy. You think you're slick, man. Your moves on the computer are coming to an end. Like, yeah, you got a big following. I'm not saying I'm not wishing that upon you. I'm just saying, but you're thinking you're getting over on people. That shit's coming to an end. You're not pulling the wool over nobody's eyes no more. Nobody believes you. We don't believe you. How many people in this chat right now? How many people in this chat? Let's see.
300.
300 people in here. How many people believe what TV says? Put your ones up if you believe them, and twos up. No, I'm sorry. Put your ones up if you don't believe them, and your twos up if you believe them. If you believe what he says. So all these believe him?
Ones are they don't believe him, James. Twos are they believe him. God damn, James, you made up the whole thing and you forgot?
Damn.
Yo, I'm telling you, I hear at the end of that, I swear I heard JFK laughing in that.
It sounds like he's laughing, right? That's why I cut it right, I cut it right there. You know, and JFK will get that because we edit. And when I was editing, because like the same shit when Higgins called. Look at all these ones, man. I haven't seen. Have you seen a 2 yet?
Not yet.
When Higgins called, JFK was like, I can hear in the when you're editing. I put these in. It's better for editing because it blocks out the sound and you can just hear what you want to hear. And I'm like, yo, it sounds like JFK. It was John Cena. John Cena handed him the mic. I cut that part out though, just to have the damn, you know. And that's part of it, man. That's what I enjoy doing. Leave me alone. What's wrong with that? I'm not out committing crimes. I'm not out using drugs. I'm not out hurting nobody. I'm editing videos. I'm working too.
Well, people like that, they try to cause people to fucking fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be better than them. Fuck them. Yeah. You ain't gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I already said it. And then you come in with that bomb. That's weak, man. He doubled down, huh? His feelings are hurt. And that's what it comes down to. His feelings. They grow up, dude. You call us, what did he call us? High school girls that got their first period. Like, bro, yeah. That was the weirdest shit that you could have ever said. Like,
damn.
High school girls that just got their period.
Who would even think of that?
Like, for real. Why say high school girls like that just got their period? That's some weird shit. But no, man, we're not high school girls. We're men. I would have talked to you. I've tried reaching out to you. I think when you jumped off you got thrown off the plane. I think he jumped off and then tried to get back on.
Nah, he fell off.
Oh yeah, he fell off.
LTL posted it on X yesterday, and it's funny because I just told fucking JFK the other day, what happened to that video of him falling off the wing?
Let me see if I can pull that shit up. LTL was dying. Oh man, we was both rolling. I seen it on there. I did see that. You hear him? He said, "Oh man, the best part is when I say, God damn, Glera," when he falls off. Oh man. Let me see. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Everybody's beefing on Twitter. Do-do-do. LTL. Everybody's beefing on Twitter. Where is it? Where is it? Damn, LTL, you've been working too. Here we go. Oh.
What?
Give me a link. Give me a link. He was so mad, right? He was so mad. He wanted a link so bad, right? Like he wanted a link so bad. He was like a little pussy, right? Like a little pussy cat. This was him, right? Was this the Glera? Is this the Glera right here, guys? Is this him? Is this the real Glera? Let me see. Is that him right there?
Oh shit!
Glera,
God damn! Larry, you got on my t-shirt? Hold on.
God
Hold on, this is him. Hold on.
No way.
Hold on. Claire, is that you? Give me a link. Give me a link. I want to get on the plane. Can I come up 39,000 with you guys? Will you play some music, JFK? So I could dance like a fucking clown with my Jordans? With my Mexicano? What do they call? Ones? What you call them? Can I get on the plane with the long gamers? Hey, get on the plane. Come on, jump on, Clara. Come on, pussy kitty. Come on, Clara. Get on the plane. No, you can't get a link. Clara.
God damn.
God, shit, Clara. Clara.
God
hey,
damn.
I love your shirt, Clara.
No.
Oh, I love you, buddy.
That was the best ever, bro.
Hey, Clara, what up, bro? Hey, Clara, you want to get on? Clara, get on. Clara, hold on tight. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
Yo,
hold on. You can get on. Clara, come on. Hold on. Oh, shit, Clara.
Jesus.
You can't get the
God damn, Clara.
No parachute.
Oh, shit, man. That shit is crazy. Oh, man. That shit is hilarious.
That's the best ever.
I think I got something new. I don't know. I think it might be, let me check this out real quick. That shit's funny. I'm going to play that one more time while I get
my cheeks hurting.
Me too, man. Me too.
You know, he was so mad, right? He was so mad he wanted a link so bad, right? Like he wanted a link so bad. He was like a little pussy, right? Like a little pussy cat. This was him, right? Was this the Glera? Is this the Glera right here, guys? Is this him? Is this the real Glera? Let me see. Is that him right there?
Oh shit.
Glera, you got on my
damn.
Glera, you got on my t-shirt? Hold on.
God damn.
This is him. Hold on.
No way.
Hold on. Glera, is that you? Give me a link. Give me a link. I want to get on the plane. Can I come up 39,000 with you guys? Will you play some music, JFK? So I could dance like a fucking clown with my Jordans? With my Mexicano? What do they call? Ones? What you call them?
Mexicanos.
Can I get on the plane with the long gamers? Hey, get on the plane. Come on, jump on, Clara.
The one.
Come on, pussy kitty. Come on, Clara. Get on the plane. No, you can't get a link. Clara.
God damn.
God, shit, Clara. Clara.
God
hey,
damn.
I love your shirt, Clara. Oh, I love you, buddy. Is that you? Hey, Clara, what up, bro? Hey, Clara, you want to get on? Clara, get on. Clara, hold on tight. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Hold on, you can get on. Clara, come on. Hold on. Oh, shit, Clara.
Jesus.
You can't get the...
God damn, Clara.
Oh, man. That's hilarious. Hold up.
That's the best.
I'm trying to, God damn, man. Let me take this out. Yeah, that was hilarious. That, So there's some new songs from Loco. I was just, I gotta see what's going on, Loco. I don't know. Do you know? Hold on. I'm working. I'm trying to get rid of this. I'm trying. I don't know why I can't get out of here. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. JFK, what up?
My man, how we doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to get this off. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I just downloaded. I just got something from Loco sent to me. But
yeah, you gotta play that.
Yeah, I downloaded it, and where did it go? God damn.
Go to recent downloads.
Yep.
They switched it up on us.
Oh, so it's still in
You download it to your computer. Look into recents. When you open it up the file, it will say recents. Go to recents.
It says 114 today.
Is it in?
Yeah. It's not. That's not in. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here for a second and go back. I don't know why I have to keep going back in and downloading this. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in the. I know what I gotta do. I'm sorry, Jay. You saw that shit though, huh? With that dude that sent me.
Yeah, man. That dude's been up to no good for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. What up, Jay Bro? Jay Brilliant, what up, bro?
What up, JFK?
You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
What up, What the Duck? What up, Amy? What up, Rose? What up, Christy? What up, Kathy? Jermaine? What up, Becky? Of course. Shay, Rose, Nina, Little Miss Red Velvet, the OG, Mitz, Lisa David, Miss 808. God damn, Miss 808. Paula. His Airness. Please pass the pepper.
Please pass the pepper. Yes. So they want common ground. So Local gave him some common ground.
Yeah, hit him with it. You gotta hit him with that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna hit him with that.
This shit is fire. Play that shit. Produced by your man JFK.
Let's go.
Like, but we got to find some type of common ground. What is we doing, man? Shit, it need to be a common resolution.
Right from Dallas, fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go.
Yeah. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie.
Little Ralphie looking for common ground. They lie in your chat and flipped it around. Show your face, do your smile. We gon' find out why you so vile. Turtle using you and controlling you. They abusing you. Damn. You're choosing views even though you seen the clues. Rat House hates you. You are in trouble. They love to see you struggle. The turtle flexed on you. You did his dirty work. He don't love you. Little Ralphie hides his face. Why? Is he a sexual predator? That's what I heard. Snitch, keep going. Bitch, for sure. Maybe a fed. The law. Why does he hide? He gets mad when we assume. You talk like a killer, Little Ralphie Ray, but couldn't kill an afternoon with a kite and balloons. You was in loose sterret, pushing brooms. No money on the books. Little Ralphie was cleaning sneakers. Make sure you get the laces nice and white like their faces while you're at it for my blankets. Damn, he was scared like that. Yup. Cleaning sheets for a little coffee in his cup. He thinks a turtle is the goat on the stream, thinking he is tough. A huckleberry on another man nuts. Damn, you swinging on his nuts. Little Ralphie, stop hanging on Willie nuts. That's nasty, but. Skirt! You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your puppet master. They pulling your strings. Let's take this walk. I am embarrassed for you. $500 extra a month. Got you cleaning another man's shoestring. Super chat. No money for blunts. Almost died on a live stream. Calling another man a king. Why you naked laying on the turtle couch? He like to watch Little Ralphie Ray. Stop sending pictures of your crotch. Turtle boy masturbates to Lindsay. Who say she was raped? Damn, Ray. What you gotta say for a super chat and cash app? You sold your soul an extra GA month. You let a turtle shoot his load just to have a show. You went out like a hoe. You nasty. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face. Sooner or later it will all trace back to you in your place. No escape, no common ground. Just your whole existence is a disgrace. Ray from Dallas. Fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go. It's Loco BK. Long gamers. We going to Tennessee. Little Ralphie. You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your puppet master. They pulling your strings. Let's take this walk. Punk. I am embarrassed for you. $500 extra a month. Got you clean another man's shoestring. Super chat. No money for blunts. Almost died on a live stream calling another man a king. Why you naked laying on a turtle couch? He like to watch Little Ralphie Ray. Stop sending pictures of your crotch. Turtle boy masturbates to Lindsay, who say she was raped. Damn, Ray, what you gotta say? For a super chat and cash app, you sold your soul an extra G a month. You let a turtle shoot his load just to have a show. You went out like a hoe. You nasty. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face. No, sooner or later it will all trace back. You in your place, no escape, no common ground. No, just your whole existence is a disgrace. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face. No, sooner or later it will all trace back to you in your place, no escape, no common ground. Just your whole existence is a disgrace.
Ray from Dallas, fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go. It's Loco BK. Long gamers.
Long gamers. We go.
We're to Tennessee.
Little Rafi, out of space. Little Rafi, little Rafi, out of space. Out of space. Out of space. Out of space. Out of space.
God damn.
You're a little man, and your life will always suck.
Oh, God damn, Loco.
That's just fire.
Loco wasn't playing. Shit.
Oh, damn, that was a quick visit. He already left?
And with JFK, you jump off, you take your parachute, I hope.
Fucking Houdini.
Shit. Yeah, man. Mike Drop, he's out. He's out. He's not playing. Damn, Ray, what'd you do? You wanted common ground.
He said he's on the production line and the pen.
Oh, yeah. But then you changed up, man. And like I said, I figured shit out very quick on this YouTube world. The same thing with the Glera. We knew he was writing. We knew he had ghost writers. Imagine that. We're hip-hop dudes, and your boy, the OG, has got ghost writers writing scripts for his YouTube channel. Hey, kudos to you, my man. I wish I had 5 or 6 people that could handle all my business for me, because it's a lot of shit. A lot of mail, a lot of bills, a lot of shit that comes in. You know, regular life shit. I bet you don't even have to worry about that. You don't even have to worry about rent, your car note. I think that car is paid off. Wait till we go. I wonder if he'll sell those Daytons. What do you think?
I don't think so. Well, he might to get some meth.
I mean, he could. He could. Auction them off. Yeah, we gotta save Clubber. This dude's kicking dogs and shit.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Why? Because he wanted to go out for a walk. And he could walk, and you have a bum knee, so you wanted him to have a bum knee too. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. But again, back to the main point, name of the show, give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Loco. Loco's been working behind the scenes. He's been watching Fuckery Donuts, The Layover. He's been watching all of us. He doesn't like what's going on. But the way he expresses his is through the pen. That's just him. You can't get mad at somebody else. You're saying, oh, Ralphie's this, disclaimer. You're saying Loco won't show his face or Loco doesn't, whatever. You don't show your face. Let Loco do his thing. So
Loco ain't on here on the channel talking shit to people.
He's not monetized. He's not exactly. He's not talking shit to people on YouTube. He's not doing that. And that's another thing, man. I heard this dude say he's not monetized, but people are sending super chats and they're sending memberships. Here we go. Here we go. We got a super chat. Here they are, guys. Here they are. Well, Ralphie, while you're here, we're gonna play something for you.
Yo, just remember one thing, boy. Don't write a check your ass cannot cash, bro.
That's a female. That's a female. This person,
I'm talking about Ralphie for whatever his stupid ass name is from Dallas. I'm talking about Will Henry, Turtle Boy. Don't write checks your ass can't cash, and don't call us out if you're scared. Bottom line.
Oh my man.
Like, but we got to find some type
Sorry,
of
James.
what is we doing, man? It need to be a common resolution.
Don't bluff. Don't bluff.
Yeah. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie.
Little Ralphie looking for common ground. They lie in your chat and flipped it around. Show your face, do your smile. We gon' find out why you so vile. Turtle using you and controlling you. They abusing you. Damn. You choosing views even though you seen the clues. Rat House hates you. You are in trouble. They love to see you struggle. The turtle flexed on you. You did his dirty work. He don't love you. Little Ralphie hides his face. Why? Is he a sexual predator? That's what I heard. Snitch, keep going. Bitch, for sure. Maybe a fed. The law? Why does he hide? He gets mad when we assume. You talk like a killer, Little Ralphie Ray, but couldn't kill an afternoon with a kite and balloons. You wasn't loose, stare it, pushing brooms. No money on the books. Little Ralphie was cleaning sneakers. Make sure you get the laces nice and white like their faces while you're at it for my blankets. Damn, he was scared like that. Yup. Cleaning sheets for a little coffee in his cup. He thinks a turtle is the goat on the stream, thinking he is tough. A huckleberry on another man nuts. Damn, you swinging on his nuts. Little Ralphie, stop hanging on Willie nuts. That's nasty, but. Skirt! You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your puppet master. They pulling your strings. Let's take this walk. I am embarrassed for you. $500 extra a month. Got you cleaning another man's shoestring. Super chat. No money for blunts. Almost died on a live stream. Calling another man a king. Why you naked laying on the turtle couch? He like to watch Little Ralphie Ray. Stop sending pictures of your crotch. Turtle boy masturbates to Lindsay, who say she was raped. Damn, Ray, what you gotta say for a super chat and cash app? You sold your soul an extra G a month. You let a turtle shoot his load just to have a show. You went out like a hoe. You nasty. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face sooner or later. It will all trace back to you in your place. No escape, no common ground. Just your whole existence is a disgrace. Ray from Dallas. Fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go. It's Loco BK. Long gamers. We going to Tennessee. You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your puppet master. They pulling your strings. Let's take this walk. Punk. I am embarrassed for you. $500 extra a month. Got you clean another man's shoestrings. Super chats. No money for blunts. Almost died on a live stream calling another man a king. Why you naked laying on a turtle couch? He like to watch Little Ralphie Ray. Stop sending pictures of your crotch. Turtle boy masturbates to Lindsay, who say she was raped. Damn, Ray, what you gotta say? For a super chat and cash app, you sold your soul an extra G a month. You let a turtle shoot his load just to have a show. You went out like a hoe. You nasty. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face. No, sooner or later it will all trace back. You in your place, no escape, no common ground. No, just your whole existence is a disgrace. Little Ralphie Ray, show your face. No, sooner or later it will all trace back to you in your place, no escape, no common ground. Just your whole existence is a disgrace.
Ray from Dallas, fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go. It's Loco BK. Long gamers.
Long gamers. We going to Tennessee. Little Ralphie, hot as space. Little Ralphie, little Ralphie, hot as space. Hot as space. Hot as space. Hot as space. Hot as space.
Like, but we have to find some type of common ground. What is we doing?
Dallas, fuck you. We never gonna stop.
There's Ray right there. What do you say, Ray? What do you got to say?
Damn.
All right. You like it, yeah. All right, at least you like it, man. You know,
True
right?
crime. I'm just curious, true crime. Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flarer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
What?
Nah, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script, clicks whatever they tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and improve their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion. And be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Andy from Tender Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream of, like, a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations? And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. After what all these other people said, I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
God,
he's a grifter.
Damn.
God damn. God damn.
They think that's you at the end. Sounds like you laughing. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. It went from common grounds to as soon as Will came in the chat. And what I was saying earlier, Jay, I know you've been busy working too. It's funny because he had a female up there that had reached out to me. And she told me that he's basically a paid PR for TV and the Glera. It was like as soon as the Glera entered the chat, you saw his whole shit change like that. Then it was justice for Lawrence Barry.
I watched it personally myself, the whole thing, just to hear everything he said.
So now it leads me to believe, goddamn, Rose McDonald coming through, showing them we're not playing with that purple chip. Thank you so much, Rose. All the supports.
You're doing a good job, by the way. Today was a good stream, man. Good for you. You get 2 back-to-back, man. I'm glad that you're getting loose, man. Keep the consistency.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, this is what it's about, giving respect where respect's due. Like, when we came in, we did the waterfall, but look at how much you've built off of that. Everything you've done in your show. And to even now for me to come off of that and have my show to segue off of yours, it's creativity, man. We're trying to be creative, and this is where they dumb it down. We got no content.
Taking opportunities, bro. And the thing is, that clown, Will Henry, I know you're watching, and I just want to say, 300 people in chat is a lot more than 30, you clown. You said that nobody watches. There's 300 people watching this afternoon, Monday afternoon. We're creeping up on 2026, and here we go.
Right. And things like I said earlier too, we're dealing and talking with people like Money Making Mike has got the same mind. And then you're going on LTL for what? Because he's working? He's trying to get to the bottom of shit. Listen, you mad because he got a press pass? What is it? You don't like the guy for some reason?
Because he's not from here. He's not from here. That's what it comes down to. Like, it's one thing to say I'm from Tennessee and have an identity. He has no identity. People who have no identities act funny right? They act a certain way. They act moody. They act tough. They're just not transparent. Who is this guy? This guy went from New Jersey to Virginia, from Virginia to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Tennessee. He once lived in Miami. Who is he? Is he a gypsy? Like, who is this guy? What's his nationality? You know, how many sisters does he got? Like, what has he done? He said he was in a band. Like, who is he? And that's what it comes down to. And then he puts on a Boston hat. He puts on a whole gimmick, and he caters to the crowd. And then he puts on a Superman shirt. You know, these sayings on his shirts. He's a gimmick, and all he's trying to do is use thumbnails and people's misfortunes, like Kelsey. He said it last night. You know, if Karen was not a piece of shit and didn't text me like a maniac, I would be doing a fundraiser for her. Bam, a fundraiser for Kelsey. Bam, a fundraiser for Aiden.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, I just want to say real quick, Freebird, thank you so much. That was very generous of you. In case you are too busy for water and snacks, order them. LOL. Love you, James. Proud long gamer. I appreciate that. That means a lot. But Jay, I figured it out because back then we weren't thinking about it like this because we didn't know what we didn't know. When TB gave him that link, TB already knew in his head that he did what he did. So he was bring the glare up there for some distraction.
Exactly. He wanted to see that happen, you know, for whatever reason. He wanted to keep it going. If he could have easily told the Glare, listen, man, go to sleep. You know, just like he's telling them to go to sleep right now. He's saying he doesn't want no drama right now. He could have been saying that the first 48 hours.
That's all we asked. Just like tell him stand down. I can't tell people what to do. Well,
Yeah.
you're doing it now.
Well, the thing is that the Galera is such a wannabe, right? In so many ways, wanting to be from Boston and wanting to be more connected to something than he really is. So when Karen called him out, he made it more personal than it had to be. You know, he realized he was not connected as he once thought he was. So he wanted to make us think the same way Turtle Boy made us think. And he wanted to play level headed. And who knows what he said to TB behind the scenes, like, yo, you need to tell them dudes to send me a link. I need to speak my piece. I need to get this off my chest because I feel insulted. How dare she hit me up and accuse me? This is stupid. All it is a recording. She's the one that's wrong. And both of them together worked themselves into a shoot. And when I say a shoot, I'll parallel it. And I said this last night. They worked themselves into a space where they thought they were more important and their entertainment value was actually real. And I'll parallel it to the WWE. You get the belt handed to you. You know, you get a level of respect, a level of your work ethic, and they put the belt on you to make dates, to make the house shows, to draw the crowd, right? They put the belt on you though. But once you stop believing you won the belt, once you stop believing you beat people, and you stop believing that if it wasn't for you, then that's when they take the belt off you, and that's when you end up in bingo halls. And you go from the big stage to the minors. And that's exactly what happened. He started believing his own shit, and he hit Turtle Boy up and felt that he needed to speak his piece and whatever, and he didn't need to. And that's the bottom line.
No, he did. He had no business coming up there. But you know, too, it's like I always say, like you can't even with Nurse Kim when we were going through the thing with her, I never lost respect for what she was doing when she was getting these you know, locking in these interviews with David Yannetti, Mark Betterow. She's on Court TV. I mean, you got to hold the level of respect for what she's doing, even though there's drama in between it. That's just background noise. I don't want to get involved with that background noise. I want to level up and be a part of something. And like I said earlier, everybody in this community, I can hear feedback. I don't know where it's coming from. You hear it?
Yeah,
but
it could be from your mic.
I'm muted, so
I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm saying is
it gone behind you, right?
Yeah, it's gone behind you? It's gone now. But everybody, JFK's chat, my chat, Will's chat, TB's chat, all these people, it wasn't just content creators, is what we free Karen Reed. So look at Kelsey. Look at my case. My case sucks. JFK would tell you I've been dealing with hell from from the same. That's why when Kelsey goes back to her family probate case, I'm gonna get very involved. She had the same judge I got in that court, so I know exactly how it's gonna that judge just loves to prolong shit. That will last forever. That case. Hopefully not. Maybe it'll move a little smoother because she got some, she got good attorneys. She got Brado. Is that Martha Copley's her attorney now too?
Yes.
Yep.
He's that. But she got some great attorneys, and I think hers might move a little faster. But other than that, the common ground for me is the dude doubled down on it last night. He throws out some shit, and justice for Lauren Barry. What's this? Pepper. Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy, dog. Remember that interview we did with that dude, Dolly? I mean, there's so much. This guy here, I was trying to find he's been going at the Glera hard, Beasley X. So he has everything on him. The Glera left that. He said it on your show last night. I heard him say it. He said, no, it was when he made the Facebook post. I left the drama community. Yeah, a year or two ago, and I'm not gonna deal with another one.
But you are who you are, player. He is drama. And I told them on the stream, TB is the biggest drama channel. They are who they are, man. They're racist. I played, if people didn't watch the stream last night, it says, I'm speaking my truth or telling my side. I forget how I worded it, but I said that I'm saying it again. It's the last live I did last night, 1 a.m. to about 4 a.m. And I played the racist ass TB.
Oh,
Right?
yes.
He's a racist dude. He's a racist dude. He would not feel comfortable in his chat saying words like that and saying things like that if his chat wasn't curated to like that type of thing. And that goes. What's that?
So,
What am I looking at?
on the screen.
Hold on.
So, this is what I mean, right?
Justice for Lauren Berry, yeah. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
That's what it comes down to, right? It comes down to you guys the same way they curated dropping M-bombs in the chat, being racist, being vile, saying things about Peggy, being sloppy, being very, very clumsy, so to speak. Karen doesn't want nothing to do with people who are not solid. That's not being solid. People take his sloppiness and his flaws, right, to a fault. Like how many times are you gonna go down these these paths that he's been down? And she doesn't want to deal with it no more because you guys say he's a hero. He's not. No one's looking at his fuck ups anymore, his clown ass moves, his fake moves that he makes anymore as hero. Not over here, not on this side. Mikey Crawford, JFK, Jay Brill, Karen Reed, Alan Jackson. Nobody is dealing with that shit no more. Your little curated chat that puts shit up like that, Justice for Laura Berry, that's corny shit because your man's a journalist, isn't he? The guy who you think is God, he's a journalist. Did he find anything about this case? Did he learn anything about it? Was there any charges pressed? Was there any investigation? Do you know the COD, cause of death? Where's his journalistic ways? Where is the receipts? There isn't any. So the guy you praised as a journalist is dumbing himself down. He looks stupid right now. The best thing he could do for himself right now is say, I was acting like a child, and you know what? I'm sorry because I just made that shit up. And there's no merit behind it. And I apologize publicly because the reason why fuckboy tuberculosis, when the camera's in your face, don't you think that the camera ain't gonna be in your face? It's going to be in your face. I don't give a shit who you're with. It's going to be in your face because publicly you're throwing out Lauren Berry's name, a woman who's in the ground who can't defend herself, a woman who's been gone for 2 fucking years. And more importantly, you disrespected her family. But more importantly to me, you disrespected my friend who I was there with, who was fucked up in the game because of it. All right, because I didn't have my friend on his best because he was too busy moping around. And I mean that with all due respect because he was too hurt from the passing of his girl, which I totally understood. So I had to navigate around that. and not feed into that and try to get them out of that. And that's not the most easiest thing for being a friend to do, because I'm not used to my friends losing their girlfriends over a liver going bad. That's not everyday shit. All right, you clown. So let me just tell you something. It affected me. More importantly, it affected her family and it affected James. And she has a kid too. She has a son. So you're a piece of shit. And you said that publicly, you fucking scumbag. You said that publicly. So you're going to apologize publicly. But you don't have to if you don't want to. But that's okay. We're still going to be here. So take it how you want it.
Exactly. You
Couldn't have said it better myself, bro.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. And I just want to say too, Jay, like you got me out of it. You took me out to New York. He had me around people that just lifted me up, and that's what helped, And then next thing, I get my dog. Like everything happened for a reason. So I finally get out of it, and then I start coming back, and then I got to deal with shit like this, man. Justice for long battery accounts. It's like I don't have to deal with it. It doesn't really bother me that much no more. It's just corny to me. Like, what do you gain by doing that?
That's the only thing they could do to get under your skin. That's all they got.
And that shit don't even bother me no more. It just
No, it doesn't. And not to cut you off, James, man. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't have to bother you. You know why? Because it bothers me.
It bothers a lot.
And it bothers me too.
I was just gonna say that it does. It's bothered me so much that now her family has even reached out to me and asked me what's going on. I said I don't know. They're just trolling. I don't know what to say to them. Then they asked me, "Do you want me to come on and say something?" Absolutely not, because I don't want them attacking her family. Because that's what they do. They call your jobs, they call your family, they call the. I don't need that.
Hey, James, I want you to look at the chat, man. Everybody in the chat is saying it bothers them too. And I appreciate Cheryl, Thomas, Becky, Pepper, his airness, Renee, Beachmore. It goes down the back. Kelly, Kells, What the Duck, of course, Kathy, Miss 808, my girl. It goes down the line. We just ain't standing for that shit. We want a public fucking apology. Period. You put that out in the public. Now you got to publicly apologize. I don't want to hear an apology behind anybody's back. That's not good enough.
No. I don't even think one over the phone is going to be good enough. It's going to have to.
No, it's public, bro. Public. That's only your 8,000 people, man, who you drop N-bombs in front of. Your boy Ray from Dallas, your little Huckleberry, who claims that he's against racist people and he doesn't like racist white people, but yet he works for one. Because you were acting real nice, weren't you, Ray, at the beginning, talking about common ground, real happy, JFK, James Jackson, being all nice. You even laughed, you even giggled when Kev said the weather. What's the weather like out there? You were giggling, you were playing feetsies. Was you rubbing your feet together? Were you playing feetsies, little Ralphie? Was you eating an Oreo cookie? Chips Ahoy? Was you eating an orange, drinking milk? What were you doing in that moment? You were so giddy, little bitch. That's what you were doing, huh, little Ralphie? You'll shoot your eye out, kid. But let me tell you something, buddy, right? Then all of a sudden, your boy came in the chat. Willie the Glare. Did he send you that cash app for 100 and told you you're off script? You need to go in on these guys? Once he sent you that $100, you're transformed into the Huckleberry. You're a real clown because you're a black man and the guys you work for are racist. And are you going to speak on that? It's all in my live. 1 hour and 5 minutes in. It's all right there. You going to speak on it, little Ralphie? Or you going to just swerve that and don't acknowledge it and talk about us? Just like this clown talking about threats. Last night, Glara. Hey, Will Henry, you did a petty stream, but you didn't do it on us, did you? Huh? You didn't do it on us. Why's that? Because you know what it is. You're trying your best, but you want to talk about threats, but you don't want to talk about why we're upset. And that's what a clown you are.
Right. I don't know who's calling me. Hold on.
Got you. What up, Jay, bro, man? How we feeling? How was your day today?
Good. Brand new, brother.
That's good.
Got like 3 hours of sleep. It's weird. I get 3 hours of sleep and I feel better than I did if I got 6.
Because you working, brother. You working too.
Always. Yo, that sounds fire, that local made.
Yeah, I mean, we worked on that last night, man. Into this morning after I got off the phone with you, man. And it was good for sure. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, man. They called and they just sat there and listen. I tried calling back, they won't answer. It's weird because the other night I got those messages sent to me and I don't know who sent them. And then I said, I have a feeling that whoever's pretending to be me and you in these chats is somebody that likes us and doesn't like them. Later on that night, I get a message from somebody. You were right, James. It was me. I just couldn't stand them talking shit no more. I said, boy, you saw what I said. Buddy, don't do that. We don't need you. Appreciate it, but don't do that. I mean,
Nah, that's stupid though. That's dumb though. Like,
yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
dumb.
Like as much as he wants to try to say, you know, I was doing it because I was trying to be present when you guys aren't. Listen, did we ask you to do that?
Right. And who knows what the hell he said? That could have started more because it seems like it just started back up out of nowhere, right? We were just minding our own business, and then boom,
Well,
someone
not
comes.
only that, man. What it is what started it for me. I'm going to be clear, man, right? Because I don't have to sit there and make excuses. What started it for me? There's a clown. His name's Aiden Kearney. He's a fucking piece of shit. He decided to say he doesn't want no drama, right? And that's how it's going to go. The same way he decided to record Karen Reed and tell everybody not to talk about it. I don't do that. You created drama. You said a lot of shit. So now you want to create. You created this drama, right? And you wanted the holidays to be quiet. And I decided to not let it be that way. I decided to speak on it and remind you of what you said and remind you of what you did and remind you of the accountability you still have not taken, right? You said what you said, player. You are who you are, player. That's it. Fuck that. I don't care if you're drama free. Speak to it, bro. You know what you said. You said justice for Lauren Berry. You put Lindsay Catani on the fucking phone with my boy. For what? For what reason? How weird are you, man? This is the same woman who said you raped her. This is the same woman when you were sitting at the bus stop, the police came up and arrested you over her statements. And you're sitting there putting her on the phone with James Jackson. What type of infatuation do you have with James Jackson or with JFK? What is your real beef with us? The real beef is you want to be us. That's what it is, my dude. I don't care how many followers you got. You can never be us. Period. Say the apology, and then you could go quiet. Other than that, we're going to be here. We're going to hold you accountable. That's it. I don't care about your audience. We have our audience. You have your audience. But best believe we're still going to be here, and we're going to keep saying you owe us an apology. So take it how you want to take it.
Facts. No.
100.
I mean, he curated it, bro, and then it's like you start some shit, the first to start it and the first to run. You started this shit, you left a mess. You guys deal with it. I'm out. I'm gonna be a good guy from now on. You can't do that, man. That shit doesn't fly on this side of the coop.
And not only that, James, he goes in and he talks about the other chick, Laura, right? The woman there, the lawyer, whatever she is, the true crime lady. And he talks about her drama, but he doesn't want to talk about his drama.
Right.
Let's talk about how you was on the floor kicking your feet like a baby seal, looking like a fucking great white, just bitch trying to get back to shore, crying, I don't want to go back, stomping your feet. Let's talk about how you was on the stairs inside the Southie apartment with your camera on, talking about she won't let me leave. What do you mean she won't let you leave? You could have left 1,000 times. And I'm not sticking up for Meredith because I don't give two shits about either of you, to be real with you. And I mean that with all due respect. It just is what it is. You guys both turned this to shit. Congratulations. But you, my dude, you owe us an apology. And that's what it comes down to.
That's what it's gonna come down to. And that's no
We will
threat.
get it.
Stop saying we're threatened. This is what we do, Jay. I showed him, where is it? This is in 2018. And What a coincidence. Look what we're doing. We're standing outside of the Malden police station fighting for justice for a friend of ours that was killed by the Malden police, and we're asking questions. Where is it? I know I got it. I just had it up.
Yeah, you put that up. That's a great picture. And what happened? The same guy who took down that blog, he took it down. He took it down. He talked shit about our boy who got killed by the police, the same way they did Jigga. He wants to talk about, oh, why do we care about Jigga? Because we got a friend named
Roger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
named
bad.
Roger
My
Sheets.
phone cut out. Am I there?
Oh yeah, you're there. You're good. I just don't know
Yeah.
what happened in that picture, man. Weird. But anyway, we
Because we got a friend named Roger Sheets. We got a friend named Roger Sheets, and we told him to take. Yeah, right there. There's your man JFK in the back.
JFK right here.
James Jackson.
There's me right here. There's Roger. R.I.P. Roger. We miss you, brother. There's his mom. What's up, moms?
Yeah.
Sweet lady. We sat there. This was right after his funeral, man. And then we get TB attacking, accusation, not doing journalist shit, not coming
Nope.
out to see what happened.
Nope.
But
said that we was meth muppets.
Yeah.
That because James, he wrote the article on James about the banner, so he said the meth muppet was basically lying, saying that the police killed his friend. So he used one story and basically used it for traction into another story just so he can make money and grift off people's pain. Does it look like that woman right there cares about what happened, whether her son did something to a cop or didn't do things to the cop? All she cares about is she lost her son, and she knew the story. The story. See, the fact is, Roger had a girlfriend that was in her 50s at the time, and she was a square, so to speak. She had no reason to lie. And she said the story. The cops came in past the threshold. Roger said, "Why are you passing my threshold? You have no right to be
Right.
here."
Yeah,
Next thing, say what?
No, he knew his rights. That they
He
couldn't
knew
just
his rights, and he had trauma. He spent time in the jail system, and next thing you know, he got bundled. That's like the word we like to use. He got bundled and he got lugged. During the process, he cut his arm on a window and he bled out. He got maced, and it's been quiet ever since. And the point is that we sat there with a vigil, and this guy Turtle Boy decided to write. Did he come down to the vigil? Did he come down and ask questions to hear our side of the story? No, he just wrote a blog, one side. And you know what he did last year when he came on our show? He took that blog down, not because he was he was right about his blog, because he was wrong, and that's why he took it down. And we proved it. We proved that he was wrong, and he knew he was wrong. And just like he's wrong about saying Lauren Berry again, this is what he does. This is what he's a one-sided dude. And that's what it comes down to.
Yep. You knew Roger, huh? Yeah, Roger was a solid guy, man. Anybody that knew Roger, if he liked you, he had your back. If he didn't like you, he let you know that he wasn't fucking with you. And that stuff that TV was saying after, it's just wild, because someone like Roger, Jay, he would have bugged out. I mean, even to this day, his mother has no respect for this guy. She's bullshit. She heard that story come out and she's like, "What the hell?" And then I kind of got blamed, because it was like during the banner shit. Oh, well, he's trashing James. That's why he's trashing Roger. But it's like, man, you just curate negativity.
Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. You took a lot of don't dumb that shit down. You took a lot of a hit for that, because he died in October, like early October, October 6th. And the banner shit happened towards the end of September.
Yeah.
So he's seen a way to say, hey, because the banner story, regardless, it had flames. He didn't do anything to blow the banner story up. The banner story already had fire. All he did was write a blog, which was already written, and he just added his vile touch to it, the way he does. The meth muppets, the this, the that, the whole shit, right? And whatever, it is what it is, right? Who gives a shit? But one thing he did right was that they stole it. They stole the banner. They stole the banner. Like James said earlier, listen, TV shows don't want you on late night TV if you stole something. They're not gonna make money off of theft, okay, on national TV, number one. So just put that into perspective, just for 1 second. You think you can do that? Huh? And that's how we met Jeff. That's how we know Jeff. And Jeff will tell you the truth. And that's why Jeff thinks this dude's a clown, because the banner never was stolen. It actually was found. Okay. And that's it. And it got handled the same way you fucked it up, right? TB, your life, this Karen Reed case, is the same way that the Red Sox fucked up the way of handling the banner situation. Because believe it or not, they could have handled this 1,000 times better. And then it turned out the way it was because they sucked. They basically called out the media, and the media came out to spin the story. And nobody was media trained. Nobody was doing live streaming. Nobody was doing this every night. The media is good at that shit. And unfortunately, James, before TikTok, before Facebook, if you look at that video, before any of this stuff, this is 2018. James was trolling him. He was trolling him. I got sources. My man ran across 3 lanes. You know, that shit was funny. The problem is you curated an audience and along with everybody else to say that it was wrong. But in 2025, when you really look at it, it's actually pretty funny. So the point is, he used that story to throw it into the Roger story and say, look what one of the meth muppets, one of the guy who stole the banner, look what he's up to. He's trying to protect his friend, saying his friend died at the hands of the police. But in reality, his friend deserved to die. In so many other words, that's what he said. And that's what type of time, that's what type of piece of shit you're dealing with.
Yep. What do you mean, are we all caught up? I hope that you mean is TV all caught up.
That's an inside joke.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if because I know I'm sorry. I'm not trying to come at nobody. That's a disclaimer. You know, I see people coming in here with different names, different accounts that I've never seen before. Like this right here. That's beautiful. I appreciate you. But you know, that's what it was, and that's what it seems like. And you know, we thought, and when we first got back in, the first thing I said to you, Jay, was, "Man, this dude looks like he's changing." I said that to JFK. I was like, "He looks like he's he wants to change."
Well, be clear, James didn't want to do this at first because James was like, JFK, I don't want to. It's not that I'm hiding anything. I just know this dude's a one-sided dude, and I don't want to deal with his one-sided way of thinking. And I said, it doesn't matter, James. You didn't do anything. Do you think we would start live streaming? Do you think that we would create an audience and put our necks on the line, our names out there, if we knew that we stole something or did something dirty? Right? You think, I mean, knowing us how you know us now, do you think that we're that stupid? If we're criminals, right? Like they claim we're criminals, we're this, we're that. Well, criminals don't put their business out there, right? Real criminals stay silent. So we're not criminals. We don't have a criminal mind like that. So I told James, you didn't do anything wrong. I understand the story got national attention, but in the end, the story is very simple. A banner got found and it got returned. It was never stolen. That's all you need to know. Whatever how you look at the story and how you see it and what you've seen or what you read is okay. But them are the facts. A banner was dropped off a truck. They took it and said, Boston kids said it fell off a truck. It was the perfect story, especially in the Boston lingo. It fell off a truck and they took it and spun it. But the fact is, it was found for somebody else's. And keep in mind, I know the guy who drove the truck and he told me it fell off the truck. And we can bring him on the show one day, but we don't need to do all that. But the point is, at the end of the day, that's what happened. And this guy, right, James was like, I don't even know if I want to do anything with this dude associated with it because he can't be trusted. I said, well, this ain't about him, James. This is about us. We're not going into this because of him. We're going into this because this is the front row seat of corruption that we've been talking about. Now, speaking of that, the day of Roger's funeral, the chief of police walked up to me, James. What's the first thing I said to that dude? Right to his face.
What the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants you.
Exactly. So this is what your man JFK said to the chief of police, who's actually not a bad guy. But still, what was he doing there?
Right.
Right? You're coming in there to do PR work to clean it up. And the facts are the facts. His wife's not lying. The girl that he was marrying was a square. She was from Greece. She's seen what she's seen. He said, "Get out of my house." They had no reason to be in the house. They bundled him. He got cut. The ambulance didn't come in time, and he bled out. It's that simple. Period. And she's not lying. I have every right to believe she's not lying because some of the police officers were there and that were present at that time with Roger are not the nicest people.
Right. I mean, there's just so much more to that story that we could do a whole live stream on that. I mean, me and JFK were at the Conor McGregor fight that night. The cop that was involved came down, act like nothing happened. He seen me, threw my nickname out, and I turned around and whatever, just looked at him, keep watching the fight. But this guy had just killed our friend, knew our friend was dead, and came down and said, "Oh, you watching the fight?" Like, what? There's so much more to that story. And that's the thing with us. There's so many different layers that we could unpeel, and we do. We let you guys know who we are. We don't hide nothing. But the narrative gets changed. Oh, here comes James. He's a junkie. He's a lesbian. JFK. He can't rap. Like, what? Why? Why all that? I mean, like I said, I take accountability for what I said. But what you guys are saying, man, it's like, I don't know. Man, TB, I feel bad. Like, I don't wish prison on anybody, but I feel bad if you go back to jail. Because even in PC, someone will get your ass.
Yeah, well, that's the reality of it is that Karen Reed, if she got sentenced and got found guilty back in June, she would only had 6 months in on a life bid. Period. Okay, I don't think that none of these people taking that into consideration. The reason why we got into this because we know what it's like to be down in the basement of a court. We know what it's like, the pressure of having an open court case, never mind an open murder case, right? Of a Boston police officer that's being publicly put out there for everybody to see. We knew that, we talked about that a lot, the trauma of it, the trauma of losing someone, the trauma of the mother, Peggy, how she lost John and how messed up it messed her life up and her family and how it broke that whole vibe and that whole thing, you know what I mean? That the connection of, John was a big part of keeping things connected. And when he's gone, it fractured a lot of things. And we spoke on that. And as we're speaking on that, people are calling Peggy a cunt. People are calling her peg leg. I mean, people were showing up at this little gangster party that they had probably wasn't Karen's best moment, and having a person dressed up as a judge to do the stand-up comedian act. I mean, hey, they agreed with it. Karen agreed with it. I guess that was what they thought might have been right. But me and James was always outspoken saying, hey, I don't think there should be any skits or anything slander on this because it's too serious of a situation. And I think as time progressed and as people look back, they realize the trauma that comes with it because after Karen is acquitted, all she thinks about is this. Her whole life is flipped upside down because that's what her life is. She's no longer Karen Reed, the banker. She's Karen Reed, the woman who didn't do it, or the woman who got away with murder. And that's a tough new image. And she doesn't want to be the woman who got found not guilty. She's fighting to be the woman who gets exonerated and to get these people caught. And recording her and talking shit about her and putting her out there and expecting her to do what you want her to do is not the way you were going to get the results with her, right? I can understand the momentum. I can understand some things Tuberculosis was saying as far as you got to strike while the iron's hot. But as in the words of the great James Jackson, not everybody's like you.
No, not everybody's like you, man. And that's a great point. I was saying that earlier, and I was watching also last night when you were saying, Karen, with the colon and stuff. Even now, going to the probation and them saying, "Here, go piss in this," and a woman sitting there like all this uncomfortable stuff that she never did before, right? Now that she's becoming accustomed to. This is the new basically new world order for her. This is how she's living now. And she wants to make change, and she's going to bring change. She's still out there fighting corruption. You heard her. She needs help. She don't need this drama. Let me tell you something about Karen, and I hope she doesn't get. But she don't like drama. She don't need to. Actually, she said this, so I don't mind. I don't think she would mind me saying this. She doesn't even get involved, listening, watching, nothing. If it's like a need to know basis, that's it. She still don't even like that. So I can
Because she
see
knows how quick her words can get spun and
exactly.
how quick the law can come in and put an indictment together.
Well,
And
so
I don't think people realize how quick that can happen.
right, and this is what I'm saying. So why I can see herself distance. I mean, I can see her distancing herself from somebody like TV, from somebody like Galera. I can see it. Hey, you guys did good in the beginning because nobody know who the fuck you were. But now that people are starting to figure out who you are, what you do, what you're about, they don't want to be with. They don't want to be around you, man.
I mean, you went into the fucking D&E pizza and you guys stared in the window, drunk as skunks, got poor Nan with the phone. I mean, you guys couldn't have found something better to do with your time. You want to talk about your grown-ups. What are you doing going to D&E pizza like you're on a fucking field trip? Were you guys at Salem Willows that day? Is that where you thought you was? Is that where you thought you was? Willie, you thought you were going to Salem Willows? You think fucking fine food at proper pints, CF McCarthy's was a field trip? Come on, guys. This is all fun. This is where the last place, one of the last places John was. And let's go to D&E Pizzas to the murderers where they're at. With TB, the guy who's indicted, with a lawyer. And let's look in the window at a camera and make faces. You guys couldn't have had any integrity to what was really going on. You understand? You go to the courthouse. You're in that courthouse, one of the oldest courthouses in Massachusetts, and you're making a joke out of it, a mockery out of it. And that's one of the main reasons why they wanted to put Karen in jail, because how people was making a mockery out of this case.
I mean, he was basically representing her as far as the face of the movement, right? And then you got this guy, like right here, Pepper said the day before court doing dumb shit, catching new charges. How does that make her feel when you're the face of the movement and you're fucking catching charges left and right, screen sharing, recording, wiretaps, this, that? I mean, bro, how much more can she deal with?
Who would want to deal with that?
Yeah, who exactly? Who?
I wouldn't even want to hang with you. If you told me, JFK, I'm coming to your house to pick you up. No, you ain't.
No, you're not. Shit. You seen this on the thumbnail? Look at it's
Hey, it's OT the real.
Yeah, but look above OT. It's the glare on the fucking on the
Oh,
plane.
he fell off the plane and shit. Disclaimer, no cats were hurt while making that video.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Man, the laugher at the end does sound like you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'll tell you, what it comes down to, right, is that she said this word for word. His sloppiness, and you know what? I don't know. She said it a lot better than I'm saying it, so I'm paraphrasing. But his sloppy work that he does, people take it as him being a hero and a martyr, and she's looking at it like it's not. It's sloppy. From him going on Facebook, recording her, putting it on a Facebook with his girl right there, knowing his girl has access. I mean, him even leaving his computer open and letting his girl know the code to the computer. You know what I'm saying? It's just sloppy work. You know what I mean? So it's like she's just over the sloppy shit because and then you heard him say, if Karen got indicted over wiretap, conspiracy of wiretap, she wouldn't even do no time. Her freedom's not in jeopardy. Like, she wants to get indicted. Like, she wants to go through that process. So you take it as a joke.
Yeah, he justified it. He tried justifying it like it's nothing. Bro, she's on probation, right?
Forget probation. Just listen, it wouldn't matter with her probation because it happened before, right? But I'll tell you this, right? It doesn't matter. Just imagine being indicted again. Imagine having to go to court, having a court case. You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
Looking at jail time, and she's so worried about it. Until she gets her phone back, she's a wreck. She's a wreck. And then you're out here poking the bear. You're out here fake Cosgroves calling phones. You're out here saying, fuck this one, fuck that one. I masturbate to this one. I do this, I do that. Someone got to go down for this fucking, this mockery. Someone, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think the outcome is? You know, there's a saying, right? Listen, I got set up by a corrupt cop, right, James Jackson? You know. And I got locked up behind a corrupt cop that was a liar. And I did jail time. Not a lot. I did about 90 days, right? And I got out, Lord willing. But I had to take matters in my own hand. And I could tell you that story, and that story will blow your fucking mind. But let me tell you, I know what it's like being arrested for something you didn't do, number one. And I know what it's like dealing with a corrupt police department. Me and James Jackson been dealt with the Malden Police Force. Google Malden Police, corruption in Malden Police. Just go ahead and Google that. Go ahead, do it right now. Little Ralphie, you all caught up? Go Google that, Malden Police. Go Google that, Turtle Boy, Malden Police, the corruption in Malden Police in the 90s. Insanity. Insanity. These people were setting dudes up for no reason because they just got mad. They were no different than Will the Glera. Will the Glera says justice for Lauren Berry. The police were like, really? You did this. You're under arrest. The same type of mentality. No compassion, no nothing. Doing it just to do it. But let me tell you this. Dealing with corruption and dealing with these police, you say, well, what did I do? Where was my accountability? What did I do to make them put me in the scope? What did I do to put myself into that scope? Is there anything that I did? You know I didn't do the crime. I'm not guilty of any crime. But one thing I am guilty of is being on the porch. One thing I am guilty of is being in their face. If I would have just not been in their face, then I probably wouldn't have been in the scope. So there's the accountability. So I'm not saying that anybody's guilty of anything as far as TB goes or whatever. But when you put yourself out there like you don't give a fuck, you put yourself in the scope. There's an easy saying back in the day, some things never change. It's called out of sight, out of mind.
What's his comment? Like, I don't know if this is towards us situation, because at the end of the day, she is gonna be back talking to him, and then you are gonna look bad. I've been there myself. Trust me, Chelsea, Somerville, East. All right, I don't think that. I thought she meant like Karen's gonna be back talking to TB, and we're gonna look bad. If that's what you mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that ship is sailed. And it's unfortunate, like I said, but he caused that, not us. Not us for asking questions. And now that I thought about it today as I was editing and getting ready for the show, because I prepared for this, I got a few things ready. I still got more, but I'm going to use that for another show. And like I said, I'm trying to grow. You can't hate what I'm trying to do. You like the name of this shit. Give credit where credit's due. MazzaMediacha yesterday. Salute to you, my friend. Raising all this money for Kelsey. Everybody that's doing what they're trying to do to build their channel. But then you got these people that just come in and they just change narratives of shit. And they make it look like last night they made it seem like we were the bullies. We're bullying him. We're going out there to bully him. We're bullying Ray. I don't get it, man. I don't understand where it
I
came from.
I do, because these people suck, James. Period. Point blank, end of the story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They got no appreciation for nothing.
And let me tell you something. If Karen decides to talk to TB again, that's cool. But let me tell you something. It's only going to be if TB makes a change. And that's possible. No one says there's not change in him. No one's saying that there can't be change. But if you continue to not take accountability and you continue to think, your way is the way, and it isn't, then it's not going to happen. Karen leveled up. She's definitely not going to talk to a dude who's acting the way he's acting. But is it possible she talks to him again, or she runs into him? She might talk to him, of course. And do I give a shit? Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they run off in the sunset together. I don't care. All I care about is what you did to me, and what you did, and how you lied, and the scumbag moves you made. If she forgives you, that's cool, but it still doesn't make a difference. You're still a scumbag. You still try to hurt her. You still try to push things along. You still try to go into business for yourself. That is grifting. That is a grift. When you go into business for yourself, don't care about anybody's feelings. Be selfish. manipulate, right, and run scams. That's a grifter. And then he curates an audience to think it's okay. It's not okay. So fuck him and fuck his audience.
I agree. They sit there with that excuse. Well, that's what he does. Well, like JFK says, you don't have to be a piece of shit. You don't have to be an asshole to everybody. That's what you do. But now you don't do it no more because you cried about losing Betterow. Betterow probably gave you a spanking, told you one more screenshot of mine or anything gets shared, you're done. And that's when you came up with this New Year's resolution. Let's see how that lasts. New Year's isn't even here yet. And I wish you well. Because when we do come up to you with the mics, I want you to be able to answer the questions. I don't want you to have a fucking heart attack and run. I know you like to go running in the morning. Don't make us chase you. We got equipment we got to carry. Don't make us
That's a
run.
fact. That's a fact. But that's what it is. I don't think anybody has done that yet. Put cameras in their faces and confront them and ask them the questions that need to be asked and put them in a situation to where it's like, listen, you need an answer to these questions. We're right here in front of you. It's a little bit different when you're standing in front of somebody. And that's not a threat. That's just reality. That's how you get down to the bottom of it. Do the police call you on the phone? Do the police email you? No, they roll up on you.
Right.
And they check the temperature. And just by that little encounter, they can see if you're truthful or if you're lying.
Did Jen McCabe roll up on you? No, you went there and you asked the questions with the camera. Same shit. That's what we're trying to do, man. Hey, you might have inspired me. I'll give you that. Because now we're going to come up with the cameras and we're going to be right in your face and same thing.
And here's another thing is it's content. Our audience wants to see it. They want to see you squirm. They want to see your reaction. This is what the content people want. They want to see you. People are going to see it. And you know what's crazy about it? It's going to be a viral moment. Maybe that's the video that goes viral. Hey, maybe that's the video that takes the six-string channel up to the heavens. Maybe that will be. Maybe it'll be the video. JFK, journalist Jackson, fuckery donuts, confront the Turtle Boy guy. And the guy, they go to Tennessee and they confront this guy, Will. They confront Grifton. And they asked the questions. And what did they do? They jumped in their car and they ran down the street and crashed into another car and their airbags popped. Who knows what will happen? Who knows? But I do know you're not a real journalist because, TB, you want to talk about something that kind of goes over your head. Let's talk to Meredith. A matter of fact, Meredith, are you there? Meredith, are you out there? Mic check to the guards. Are you out there? Mic check. Message from the flight deck.
Meredith, I could drop her a link and she come up here and talk if she wants. Because Meredith, where have you been?
Yo, there was soda on the table and bums on the staircase, and hip hop was the soundtrack. We used to steal tapes. We was locked up young. Yeah, we never scared straight. From juvenile detention to catching jail fades.
Get him.
To catching jail fades.
Hey, let me say this, Meredith. When you guys were in the Cape Cod and Sandwich, and your little boyfriend, that guy, the turtle, when you guys took the corner and you seen Higgins, was he scared to death or what? Because he didn't even get that shit on film. He must have ran like a...
He fumbled that. I said it to him on the live. I said, damn, TB, you're always ready with that camera. You fumbled that. I go, no, what'd you say to Meredith? What'd he say? Drive, bitch, drive. That's what he said, bro. Yo, I could pull that up. Those were his exact words. Remember, Jay? I was like,
yeah, he was like, drive, bitch, drive. Listen, you want to talk about he's a journalist. He goes down Higgins' street to go just look at the house. He catches Higgins outside and he doesn't even get it on film because he was so fucking scared. See, that's the difference. If you would have got that on film, everybody would have seen Higgins and would have seen his reaction, would have seen the question you asked him. Hey, Higgins, is your real name Kevin from South Boston? Hey, Higgins, what were you doing outside the police station? Right? But you didn't do that. You were too scared because you're not a real journalist. You told her to run. You ran.
Run. Yeah. And the crazy part is it wasn't like Higgins was standing there like this. He was standing there just like this with his phone. You could have walked up. I would have loved that opportunity, Jay. We could have walked up on him and said, "Hey, what's up, Kevin South Boston? I know you appreciate what we do." We would have had some great content. We wouldn't have ran. I mean, that's not like a
Well, because we didn't have to find him. He found us.
right.
Because we did the work. We went out and talked to someone that knows him, and he wanted to, not only did he want to send a message to us, he wanted to send a message to Mark with 2 S's in his last name on purpose. He wanted to send a message that he had nothing to do. And when this comes out, right, that she actually did it, that's what he wanted to send a message to. Not because he was sitting home and he just clicked on YouTube and he just happened to see somebody being live and he wanted to talk. No, because he knew who he was trying to get through to. He was trying to take 2 guys that he looked at as, truthful and solid and knows the game, and he wanted to share that message to Seaside too. Like, listen, I didn't have nothing to do with this. Listen, you got to believe me, right? And that's what he wanted to do. So he came to us. You went to find Higgins and you found him and you fumbled it. You could have had your viral moment. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you spend all your time talking shit about people, talking about how you're a journalist, but when he was in your face, you fucking fumbled it. You ran away. Why'd you run?
You're scared. He said it. You're scared. I mean, that's the type of shit. And I just hope that when the time comes where we can do our journalistic shit and approach, I hope he doesn't do that same thing with that running. I don't like to chase people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He might run, and he might smash into something and his airbag might pop and he might have to fucking, might have to sell his truck.
God damn. Auction that up next. Kev's in the house.
Kev.
God damn.
God
Yo, man, I feel like fucking. Who was it that? Matt Dillon and shit. Fucking. What was it? I'm a social boy, man. Fucking can't rumble without me and shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Nah, goddamn, yo, do it for Johnny. Give me the knife.
Let's do it for Johnny.
Helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. It's a lie, Hulk Hogan, and that's enough to get me hot. But what you said to Elizabeth is enough to get me to the boiling point. Yeah. So a woman psychiatrist, and she says OCD, one cool dude. You feel good right now.
Come on.
But later on, you're gonna feel that you wish that you didn't do that. Yeah. In macho madness, yeah. Growing, and more seductive than sex.
God damn, Macho Man.
God damn, snap into a Slim Jim.
Damn, man. Kick the cockpit doors down.
Man,
that's the man right there. R.I.P. Randy Macho Man Savage for sure.
Right, R.I.P.
R.I.P. He was a straight legend, man. That guy.
A one-on-one.
He could cut a promo like no other. Macho Man, he get all worked up. He said, but when you brought up Elizabeth, and that's when I seen that, I was like, and when they brought up Lauren, I was like, God damn, I was ready to start running in against the ropes and everything, man.
You goddamn right.
Crazy shit. Hey, Natalie, I seen subscribe to Nick Rocco. Is he in the chat? Nick Rocco's in the chat. He said subscribe to his channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, Nick Rocco's channel, where is it? Right here. Oh no, that's Kev. Sorry. Subscribe to Kev too. Don't forget. I mean, all these people. Where is it, Natalie? God damn. Here we go. So, Nick Rocco's channel, The Reed Files, with Team Reed. There it is right there. There's the link. I'm going to put that at the top. So, was Nick in the chat? I didn't see him. Must have been.
That's the thing. So now, is that going to be the next thing, the talking point? The Reed Files, they're going to talk about that. The point is, man, they try to do a fundraiser on the same night as Karen. They tried their best to make this channel that's coming out right now to make it not have momentum, and that's just sloppy work.
Right. And it's like we said, at the end of the day, people are trying to level up. They're not trying to go backwards. And it's sad when you get older and you see older people going backwards. Like, God damn, man, we did all that. Like, Jay, remember back in the day in Billerica when you could still smoke? Like, those are the days. We don't do that no more. Like, we may dress, you don't like the way we dress or whatever. You say, oh, why are we talking about Galera wearing a Superman shirt? But you talk about us wearing, baggy clothes and
funny glasses,
and whatever.
fake guineas and all that shit.
Yeah, you just call us weird
Track
shit,
suits,
hood boogers, and you just throw all these words around. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but he honestly is a gimmick. He actually puts on
those are racist traits, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He actually puts on a Superman shirt and a bee hat, and he thinks that he's serving the community. He thinks like the same way Superman had what was it? The Metropolitan, whatever. He thinks like he's the superhero of Massachusetts. He thinks like like he's something different, and like it's just he's just a big gimmick. That's all he is. He's a gimmick. He doesn't care about truth. He'll do fundraisers, and he looks at it.
Mama J's, he was just repeating what he said. We do not agree with that. I am Italian and Portuguese, so she said, please don't say that word. I'm sorry, we will not say that. We just repeat something. Sometimes we'll lie. We're not, this is not like Will Henry where you got something like this.
That's what Will the Glare said about us.
Y'all investigating hashtags this week? Is that what it is? Oh, Flairer, I know you're watching this. You fruitcake. That's the guy who crosses his fingers and acts like he knows shit.
The deliverer don't actually know anything, friend. He admitted that his moderators write a script for him.
You were right, Kevin.
What?
No, that's facts. That's big fact. He admitted that like years ago. His moderators get together, they write a script for him. They're like, here's the live stream script. And he just reads from that script, clicks whatever they tell him to click, gives the opinion that they tell him to give.
Oh my God! And then they pay him for doing his work?
Yep. This is facts. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I got videos of him admitting that to it as well. It's really nasty. He does nothing but drink and accuse people of being racist and yell at women, but be afraid to get on here with me and go back and forth, be terrified. He knows I got all the receipts and I'm not scared of him. Why would I be? He's a wino.
Yeah, what's the point of doing a show if you're not even going to do a show? If it's not even your original thoughts and what you're thinking.
It's because he's a fraud. There's a lot of these. If they could, wouldn't they be able to debate? Wouldn't they be able to have a conversation and prove their opinions or anything? Wouldn't that be easy if they was actually thinking for themselves?
Well, I mean, yeah. Go up and defend your opinion and be ready to get your ass handed to you. But this social justice warrior, I can't figure this out, man. Because he's the one that, sits on these panels and decides who is a tragedy pimp and who isn't.
I don't know how that's possible. This dude started off as Critical K's lackey. That was his mama. She bought his mic, his camera, everything for him. And then once he seen the opportunity to throw her under the bus, then he did that. He found a new mommy called Andy from 10 to Life, he mooches off of her following, and he goes out there and protects her blindly. Like, this guy's a clown. He should not be in charge of who's a tragedy pimp or not, because he himself is a tragedy pimp. You talking about the same dude that did a live stream like a year ago saying that he wanted to self-delete and he was crying while he was getting donations? And then I called him and said, hey, if you really think about deleting yourself from a video game, man, you should go to the hospital. After what all these other people said, I have friends that I've lost like that. Go to the hospital, go talk to somebody right now. And then they kicked me off. He just kept on making donations and refused to go seek help. He is a tragedy pimp. He's a grifter.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Let's go.
Here we go.
It's Loco BK, Law Gamers. We go to Tennessee.
Like, but we got to find some type of common ground. What is we doing, man? It needs to be a common resolution.
Straight from Dallas, fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go.
Yeah.
Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. Little Ralphie. If you're looking for common ground, they lie in your chat and flipped it around. Show your face, do your smile. We gon' find out why you so vile. Turtle using you and controlling you. They abusing you. Damn. You choosing views even though you seen the clues. Rat House hates you. You are in trouble. They love to see you struggle. The turtle flexed on you. You did his dirty work. He don't love you. Little Rappy hides his face. Why? Is he a sexual predator? That's what I heard. Snitch, keep going. Bitch, for sure. Maybe a fan. The law? Why does he hide? He gets mad when we assume. You talk like a killer, little Rappy Ray, but couldn't kill an afternoon with a kite and balloons. You was in loose sterret, pushing brooms. No money on the books. Little Rappy was cleaning sneakers. Make sure you get the laces nice and white like their faces while you're at it for my blankets. Damn, he was scared like that. Yup. Cleaning sheets for a little coffee in his cup. He thinks a turtle is the goat on the stream, thinking he is tough. A huckleberry on another man nuts. Damn, you swinging on his nuts. Little Rappy, stop hanging on Willie nuts. That's nasty, but. Skirt! You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your puppet master. They pulling your strings. Let's take this walk. I am embarrassed for you. $500 extra a month got you cleaning another man's shoestring. Super chat. No money for blunts. Almost died on a live stream calling another man a king. Why you naked laying on the turtle couch? You like to watch Little Rappy Ray. Stop sending pictures of your crotch. Turtle boy masturbates to Lindsay, who say she was raped. Damn, Ray, what you gotta say for a super chat and cash app? You sold your soul an extra GA month. You let a turtle shoot his load just to have a show. You went out like a hoe. You nasty. Little Rappy Ray, show your face. Sooner or later it will all trace back to you in your place. No escape, no common ground. Just your whole existence is a disgrace. Ray from Dallas. Fuck you. We never gonna stop. Let's go. It's Loco BK. Long gamers. We going to Tennessee. You stutter when you talk. Well, Henry is your.
Goddamn, Loco.
God damn.
Yeah, man. I think we had the 3.5 hour mark. Goddamn is right, Kevy Kev. I'm sorry if Kevy Kev just came up here.
No, I just want to say before
I'm just glad you showed up, man.
Before I jump out, I just want to say something. Before I jump out, I just want to say peace to Kevy Kev, peace to Jay Brill, peace to my guy James Jackson for sure. But before I jump out, your man JFK probably be on a live at 8:30. I think we're gonna go over pot. I think we're at pot 37 or something like that. We're gonna go over some. We're gonna go over some Eddie O'Brien tonight. So stay tuned for that. But before I jump out, I just want to say that we got your back, James. You did a great show today. And you spoke a lot of truth in your own point. I like to see you bright-eyed. And I just want to say to all the haters, 318 people, motherfuckers, is not 30 people. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yo, you know Money Mike is doing a show on you right now, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. That's good. More keep the pressure on him.
Right.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys behind the scenes, man. I just gotta do a couple errands, man. But thanks, James, for having me. This is the layover. We got a little delay, but we should be up in the air by 8:30. So grab yourself a Starbucks, praline, a little spinach feta wrap, whatever your vice might be, and we'll see you soon.
Nice.
All right, be safe, my boy.
I'll talk to you guys.
Talk to you soon.
Peace.
JFK, everybody. I'll tell you, man, Kevin, you've known JFK for years. I've known him for a long time. He's a great friend, you know, and that's another thing they downplay. Like, oh, he talks over Kevin, he talks over James, he does this. Like, they try to play us against each other. That'll never happen, man. There's a reason we've been friends for over 20 years. There's a reason for that. You know, it's not just some fake shit like, oh, I got to hang out with him today. Nah, there's a reason for it, man. It's like my brother.
That's right. That's right, man. It goes for all of us up here. That's something that I think that these people lack with what's going on, with how they're making their moves. They're strategically, you know, picking other creators to do dirty work. And let me just tell you something. We're standing on all 10. We're going to stand solid. And no one's going to fucking push us around. No one's going to tell us we can't fucking talk about this. No one's going to tell us we can't talk about that. That's not how it works.
Right.
And I got your back, James, too, 100%.
I know you do.
A lot of things been said, man. A lot of things been said, man, that are very vile and that they're very personal.
I've been catching it, man, and you know, for the most part, like I said earlier, I'm just trying to move forward because as much as I do right here and say on the internet, it's not gonna matter. That you got these keyboard warriors, it's not gonna matter. When we get to the point where we get the the journalistic shit, when we're outside and we hit the pavement, we get the cameras in the faces, then it'll be different. But now I'm just gonna leave it alone because on the internet, they can say anything. They come in with fake accounts. You got people faking me. You got people faking the BJFK. It's like, I don't want to do it here. That's what I meant when I said that. I wasn't trying to be on no tough guy shit. I said I want to do the journalistic shit up in your personal space, close. You want to talk that shit? Talk it here, right in the camera. Tell your audience what you said and why you said it and why you believe. Actually, why do you believe she needs justice? Are you fighting for people in addiction that had the alcohol problem? Is that what you're saying it for? I mean, you could switch it to that narrative. We know that's not it, but that's what I'm saying, man. Just clean up a little better, sloppy ass dudes.
You know, and I'll tell you, I mean, the biggest problem is that they're the ones that have brought this on themselves. They're the ones that have spoke on it. They're the ones that have filtered it out through all their little, their what do you want to call it? Their live streams. All right. They keep speaking on shit. They keep downplaying fucking people. They brought this shit on themselves.
Absolutely. And like I said, even with the internet, no internet apology is gonna work, man. I don't want no internet apology. That shit's gonna have to be a face-to-face conversation. But well, hopefully this doesn't play. Let me see.
Yo, I gotta jump off. I gotta do a few errands real quick. But thanks for having me on, James.
No doubt. Anytime, you guys are always welcome. You know that. You got the same link. You guys got the link. So anytime you see me live, you want to jump in, you know you got that.
All right, cool. Peace, Kevy Kev. Peace, chat.
Peace out, my man.
Talk to you soon. Kevy Kev, I'm dipping out now too.
All right, man. I'll see everybody. I don't know if you're gonna make it, man, but I'll see everybody
tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna do some things. I got some errands I gotta do, and we'll probably rock out tonight. Talk about some Brian. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me get real quick. You want to stick around for a minute with me? I got let me just see. I read. God damn, they came in heavy today. I appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, this doesn't work without you guys, and this is what it is. And these flights back and forth, getting this content going out, like, they think we're lying when they say when we travel, we're gonna be traveling. Just hope that people are prepared. All right, so we did that raffle. You guys are sending What the Duck, if you're still here, they sending screenshots to What the Duck's email. And we have some merch to give away. We're raising money. I don't know if you saw that, Kevy Kev. We're doing a little raffle, spinning the wheel. People can donate to Karen Reed's. It's right there going across the bottom. Donate to Karen Reed's Venmo or her defense fund, either or. Send a copy. Say you're from the layover, whatever. Say something. And then send a screenshot to What the Duck. She'll put all the names on. She'll work the raffle. I got a bag. Put it this way. This bag right here is filled with all sorts of shit. I mean, Kevy Kev, you saw this bag from hats. Well, that hat's mine. You guys can't have that.
Yep.
But yeah, there's shirts in here. I got some shirts that like I was given to. Like I got Canton, Mass. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna keep those. So those are things that like if somebody wants or they want, just say what you want. If you win the raffle, say I want a disclaimer hat, a layover hat, or I heard you got a Canton shirt. I'm from Canton. Whatever the case may be, whatever your vice may be. Becky G, we don't want we don't want to have to forgive, but we can focus. Absolutely, absolutely, we can. Nina, I keep saying her name. I'm just calling her Nina. Can we say free Kelsey? I don't know because we didn't hear the whole story. Was she threatening the baby for a reason? We don't know. I wait until the trial. No quick judgment. Peace. I mean, shit. You know that I don't know. I'm not that involved in the case to answer that question. You would have to ask somebody like Mikey Crawford, maybe Mazza. I don't know. All I know is it's a sad situation. So, you know, you can say whatever you want. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
That is a tough situation. You know what I mean?
Really is, man.
You know, it's a heartbreaking situation as well. You know, I mean that young child, that baby, that little boy, he doesn't deserve that.
Lindsay, I think this is Lindsay Gattani. She said, "One love from the OG LG." She's the OG, but then you got this person right here, the straight clown. See what I mean, Kevy Kev?
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't see Lindsay up in here. Lindsay, what's up, Lindsay? Teresa, James, and Jay, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Renee, that beat, full of facts. Hell yeah, that song is dope. I think I might end with that. And it got crazy. LG, thank you and JFK for being more people spewing facts. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Is that real? I think that's LG. Lindsay. All right, whatever. We speak the truth. That's what we do, Lindsay. Rose McDonald, James Jackson, and JB. Great show. Thank you so much, Rose. Thank you for being here. Michigan girl. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. Freebird. In case you two are busy for water, I think I read this. Snacks in order. Yeah, she dropped $100. God damn. Thank you so much. LG. It's LG again? Wait. What the hate in you is missing in the keep shining? I don't know what the hate in you is missing. I don't know. I don't understand that. But thank you, LG. Again. EPAGS 2026. Last night I was in my zone. It was just, and I was like, why now I get it. 2026 approaching. Yes.
That's right.
Law Talker is coming through $10 super chat. We respect you, gentlemen, and we have your backs. Thank you so much, girl. Stephanie, Texas, can you please make Hood Booger shirts? You know something? I was thinking about it. Kev, you seen Jim Hansen, the new Jim Hansen? He put up on Twitter. He put those shirts. I mean, the video up with the Muppets, and he had the Hood Booger. You're driving the train and shit.
Yeah. I've seen that shit.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I like what he's doing. He finally, because what people don't, I don't know if people know this, but the Jigga, the song that I might end it with. Actually, you know, I'm gonna end it how we started this whole shit. But yeah. So that Scott is SK27 Music, I believe. So I don't know if it's Sick Music or how he says it, but SK27 Music.
Yep.
He did the Jigga song. He did the Waterfall song. And he started doing all these songs and just sending them to us in the beginning. I'm like, dude, these are great. But now he's the Jim Hansen of Twitter. He's finding fun with it, and he doesn't try to hurt nobody's feelings. Like he throws little like jokes, like dad jokes, if you will. They're not they're not meant to really hurt you. He's having fun with it, and what he's doing, I think he found his lane. That's great. I would like to see him create a channel because I don't know. I guess you can get monetized on Twitter somehow, but YouTube is where you want to get monetized. Norman Corey coming through. Thank you for support, James. Thank you so much, Norman, for the $20 super chat. Shout out to Hacksaw. Oh, shout out to Hacksaw. I see Hacksaw in the chat. Hell yeah. Mary B. What's up, Rambo? I see you, Rambo. Rambo's in the chat tonight. Mary B did something last night that was pretty funny. Man, you want to tell him, Mary B? Yeah, man. I guess they're beefing now, too. It's like, I thought that was his boy. But anyways, guys, it was nice rocking out with you. Almost 4 hours we sat here. No breaks. No cigarettes. Kev, no diss to you. I'm talking about Will. But, you know, I just sat here through the 4 hours, man. My ass is killing me. Pause if necessary. God damn.
Damn.
Damn. I wish he said, God damn. I'll find one. Don't worry. With that being said, I go by the name of James Jackson. Thank you for rocking out with me.
That's right. Goodbye, Kev.
And we'll see you tonight on the flight. Don't miss your flight. Peace and love, everybody.
Let's go, people.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. Yeah! You can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. Look, mommy got the X if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the bands on dubs. 20 deep in the spot, 29's in the club. They heard I roll with Dre, now they show me love. Say like hoes wanna fuck, they can get enough. Ain't nothing changed, G's up, hoes down. Roll that weed up, exhibit in the back. I got hit, but I don't walk with a limp. They love me like rock, coast to coast, don't slip, fully